Hello?
Hold on.
I don't know how everything sounds.
I'll pull up the stream.
I did turn your volume down, so you may be a bit quiet.
Oh, there we pause. But
Ooh, good lord, you're loud. There you go. Alright, speak.
hello.
There you go. Okay, that's better.
Why can't I? Discord. Continue. Ah, there you go. Do 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 do.
Oh, dog. I don't know if you noticed. Somebody new joined the fan server, and I was like, who the hell even is this?
Oh.
Go look at, like, my fan server. Go look at their bio, bro.
I can hear in a moment. Is this the fan server? This. Like the most recent person?
Mm-hmm.
Like the one that joined on the 9th?
Yeah, not Alejandro. Leave Alejandro alone. They're my friend. They're my buddy. Hi,
Alejandro.
Chop! Hey! Oh my god, I didn't have chat open for a second.
That's crazy,
Okay.
man.
Oh, welcome back, Lego.
It's not. I don't get it, but okay.
It
I think
just their
this
bio
one.
was a little unsettling.
Who's?
Yeah.
The new person in the fan server.
Uh,
I was just kind of like, ooh, I don't know if that's a good idea. Also, just another reason. I'm doing good. How you doing? It's Chopsticks asking how we doing. Oh my god, it's Chop!
Doing
There's a friend.
something.
That's a friend. We trust.
I guess the stream is working.
Yeah, stream's working. Thank you, Lego. I sent you an invite, so you should be able to join once you got your stuff going. Woo!
Yeah, I saw that, but I didn't have the game open, so I think it bugged out a little bit.
Yeah.
What's the screen resolution?
It looks like it's doing good. I mean, it's just a bit behind, but I think that's how it normally works. Yeah.
Yeah, that's normally how it works. You had, I think, low thing on. If you want to, yeah, it's like you had. There's like medium, low, ultra low, and I think you have low on, which is like
For
it's like a
stream
little bit
latency,
behind, but
I have it on
yeah.
normal latency.
Oh. Yeah, it's going to be a little bit more behind then.
Yeah.
Good boy.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's trying its best. I mean, hey,
Yeah.
at least it worked on at least a second try.
You're streaming.
Oh, so can you send me the invite again?
I can, yes.
Do I not have notifications muted on this one?
Likely
That's
not.
what know.
Please, I don't want to hear them.
There we go.
I don't want to
The
hear
voices, Ari. The voices.
The voices are coming for ya.
What?
Right, how do I change face?
You click backpack. And then the
Yeah.
t-shirt.
T-shirt.
Mhm. You click the backpack and then the t-shirt. Whee! I'm starting out as a noob even though I've played this before, but I like starting out with 0 experience, so that way you guys are stuck with me while I try to sit here and go, what am I doing? There's no,
Oh shit.
like, genuine objective in the game other than, like, maybe the quest board. And that you're just playing to play. It's just a little chilly game. Figure start that out so I can get back into the loop of streaming. Cause could do Cult to the Lamb, but I just want to start out a little easier on me. Especially because I
I'm
don't
just gonna let you
normally
know,
stream.
because you're gonna be a keyboard user doing Court of the Lamb.
I already know.
You can get used to it, but
I'm
it's
already
not
used
gonna
to it.
saying.
I play it pretty well keyboard wise. I don't own a thingy. Whatchamacallit
I want
controller.
to see you play at some point, and that could just because it's like my current thing of like I really like the game. I want to see you play me side at some point.
Oh, my
There's
side?
no context of what it is. Yeah.
I know kind of what it is. I actually recommended it to PC.
I did too.
I
I think I did too.
sent
Did
PC
I?
like a
Or
list
was
of
it
games I
email?
find on itch, and then I move on with my life.
There's this one game that I literally spent money on them for.
I know.
Yeah, I did send it as a suggestion. For a second, I freaked out though when I sent it to PC because it said that it cost like $3,000 or something. I was like, wait, what? Huh? But then I had to check the Steam page and it's like, no, it doesn't. It's just doing that to be
Oh, hey, I
silly.
ranked up. Now I'm scout level 2. How is chat doing? Oh.
Anyways, we have the gay chalk drawing.
Me and Lego are not near you.
I know. But I think this is like the only area I can draw in.
Yeah.
I'm coming.
So, how's the weather going?
It's going good.
Hi.
Hi.
Guten Tag.
So
God.
we have Lego and we have Midnight with us today.
Yay!
Yee.
I don't believe anybody's gonna join, but that's debatable.
We might have more people in the VC.
You haven't done much
Yeah.
today. Well, you don't have to do a lot. Sometimes it's better off not doing a lot in a day, just so that way you feel a little better at night. And that's okay.
Yeah. I got a treasure chest.
Look at you go. Whew, salmon.
I got orange shorts.
Are you gonna put them on?
Ooh, actually.
I'm no longer.
You
You.
gonna put your pants on? Oh God.
Oh,
that
hey,
looks
Candy's here. Hey, Candy.
horrendous.
Just
Hello
realized
there.
that Candy isn't opt. Candy, why aren't you opt, Candy? We gotta fix
Midnight, why do you
that.
have a sparkling gooey thing?
Uh-oh. Oh.
Like if you see like an asteroid fall or you see smoke, go to it.
Yeah. Oh, I've got no bait attached. Oh, that's... Okie dokie. Hello. I would like to sell my fish and then buy bait. How much?
Wowie.
Hey man, want to get copyrighted?
No, oh my god, no. Don't do that. You ass. You little shit. Don't you dare. That's not very nice, Lego. We don't do that to our friends.
It's Lego.
Yeah.
But, how's everybody in chat doing? Everybody having good times? Anybody do anything cool? That applies to either of you guys. I know Ari likes to yap.
The thing I would yap about is one that I don't know if I'm comfortable, like, sharing.
Mm.
At least not yet. Because, like, it's
Sharing
a
what?
big thing for me. Definitely.
You're
The thing
gay?
I talked about yesterday. No. I think people know that I'm gay.
I think it's
If
a
they know
little
me at
obvious. Have
all.
you looked at bro?
Yeah. Just something. All I'll say for now, because I might never talk about this until, like, I'm old.
Dead.
Not old, but, like,
57.
I talk about it when I'm an adult. Because I'm still a minor and I want to be safe. But, I went somewhere really fun yesterday, like, last minute.
Oh
And
yeah,
I had
that.
an absolute blast. And I met a really cool person. And I'm still vibrating internally over that. That's the most I'll say.
Mm. Okay.
Yeah.
I think at some point I do need to work on stream rules just so that way uh people aren't in here being heathens.
Like leaking classified documents.
Nah. We chill with that. We chill with that.
Yeah.
That's a joke. That's a joke.
It,
That's a joke. That's a joke. But
For legal reasons,
like
that's a joke.
kind of like how PC has stream rules for chat.
Yes,
I mean,
I
you can use
seen
PC stream rules for reference.
That means I have to
base.
pull it up.
Brother, you literally post them every fucking
I
stream.
don't
think
post the
that's
rules. I
hard.
post a rule reminder.
Rule reminder. Yeah. PC stream today. You could check that.
Yeah, they streamed today. Every single time they say let's play murder mystery, I'm expecting them to play Hypixel murder mystery.
Nah.
No,
And
I
each
don't think
time-
PC would
I
do
actually
I know.
I drew today's thumbnail though. I did this. It's just temporary. I also did the
that.
PNG
No,
tuber.
not temporary.
I mean, what do you mean?
It's a fully functioning thumbnail. It doesn't need to be temporary.
But I'm not that cool.
Yes, you are. I can DM PC right
Please
fucking
don't.
now.
Do it. Do it. Do it.
Tell them that you're talking shit about one of their artists.
No.
Now,
Look.
tell me, what type of thumbnail is it again?
Your mom.
Okay, one more click.
No.
What kind of thumbnail is it?
Yeah.
So anyways, I'm pulling up the street rules.
I'm gonna have the DMs open just in case.
No.
Just in case. You got no bait?
Yeah, you need to buy some bait midnight.
I don't need to buy bait. I can just use the worm. I mean,
Chad,
I
I'm
have,
being
like,
harassed.
I have crickets, but I don't want to get.
Ooh. Hello. Fish.
I just started fishing the shop man.
Oh, God.
Leave him alone.
It was an
Leave that
accident.
little guy alone.
Leave that little guy alone.
You got a treasure chest. Probably has treasure in it. Yeah.
Okay, now that's a prop. Bowie, do you want to sit down on the log?
No. Realistically, if this was IRL
Jesus
Bowie,
Christ.
yes, but
I got a big old salmon. Look at my fish. He's a good fish.
Dun, 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 dun.
I gotta make random noises because the actual melodies aren't allowed.
Well,
Okay.
incorporated ones. There's non-incorporated
What do you mean
things.
I've got no bait?
Yeah, just start singing happy birthday.
No!
Yeah.
No! No! No!
Yeah, that's
No!
been legal. That's been. Yeah, that's been unincorporated for like a while.
No, it's still copyrighted.
Yes.
Yeah, it's still copyrighted. As somebody who, like,
Why?
recently was told so by my AV teacher, it's still copyrighted.
What?
Cool weather today, innit?
I can't legally sing someone happy birthday.
No. No, you can't. The one that goes happy birthday to you. Yeah, that one's copyright.
What the fuck?
You will get copyrighted.
Bruh.
Cosmetic is cool title unlocked. Blue pants.
He's kind of cold.
What the flip? Yeah. Like, my entire class was distraught to know about this because some people were planning to do, like, birthday themed movies and stuff and, like, have clips like that. And then they found out that they legally couldn't. And because Mr. Landry, our teacher, would, like, get mad at us for it, we just wouldn't do it. Because, like, obviously you don't want to get in trouble.
Fish.
Fish.
Okay, so when does the copyright run out then?
I'm gonna be dead ass with you. I have
Ask
no
the
idea.
British Siri.
Ask then.
I don't want to
Ask
ask.
British Siri.
No birthday song, sad face.
No
Yeah.
birthday song.
It's
Not
nobody's
legally.
birthday, I don't believe. Is it anybody's birthday?
Oh.
No, I don't know.
Are you supposed to say... I feel like that's free advertising for him, because he does a lot of, whatchamacallit. He does wedding photography.
Ooh. Is he good?
Oh yeah, he's good. He's amazing. He's a teacher for a reason, Ari.
What?
Banana.
Teacher and wedding photographer does not correlate.
Well, he teaches
necessarily, so-
audio and video production.
Why audio?
It's
Because,
basically just a fancy word of saying film class.
Yeah.
That's how I learned all of my stuff. So I know a bunch about sound, and I know a bunch about camera shots. That's why I frame things a certain way, and why I talk about, like, headshots
Do you know
and
what 60
rule
frames
of
per
thirds.
second is?
Yes, I know what 60 FPS is.
Mm-hmm.
I'm very
Then
dumb
why can't
when
you
it
do
comes
math?
to these other things.
I can't do
Oh
math.
my
But why?
I know rule of thirds, and I know what headroom is, and I know what
What's the red?
camera
What's the
angles
rule of
are,
thirds?
and you just fell in the water.
What's the rule of thirds mean?
Rule of thirds is basically, so there's 1, 2, and then 1, and then 2, and then I just realized that chat probably can't see my mouse.
I mean, I can
no, we
see
can.
the
No,
mouse.
the
Oh, you
mouse
can?
is fine.
Like the
Oh,
in-game
yeah.
mouse, yeah.
Oh, you can see it. Okay. So rule of thirds is essentially kind of like a template that you could like place over your camera or like video film. I forgot half of them until now. You know. Um, but it's basically like imagine
Hey.
a line here, a line here, and a line from here across, and a line from here across. And you normally want to keep things on those lines when you're filming or using photography, because keeping in
What's
the
the
rule of
best
thirds
part?
looks at. What do you mean, best part?
There was 4 specific parts that are technically the best parts to put something in. What are they?
It would be on this line right here if you're doing a side shot, so probably like where Ari is.
I would accept intersections of the line.
So
What is my
right about
settings?
here would be good. Up there would be good, but not like this angle, because this angle kind of sucks. Um, uh, roughly where this tree is, right about here, where the tree and the hill meets, and then like this cattail leaf specifically.
Oh yeah. Yeah, so the intersections of the lines.
Yeah, or just like general like those areas if you're filming.
What the hell was that noise?
That's normally like a good thing, and it tends to make your shots look a little more professional
Oh,
and stuff.
it's midnight.
Ari, why are you the way that you are?
Why are you
I'm a
barking?
creature.
Yippee!
No fish are biting.
I was really sad actually when I had to drop that class. I was so sad.
Damn.
Because I
Oh,
moved
look, you
schools,
got
and
it.
so when you, I think I do that subconsciously while drawing sometimes. Yeah, it also tends to make your art look a little, more professional sometimes, keeping things in rule of thirds. Uh, you'll notice a
Hey.
lot of my thumbnails, I tend to do that. Either that or I do centering.
Yeah.
I do it subconsciously, I don't normally mean to.
Yippee!
I'll either center or I'll do rule of thirds. It's gonna freeze tonight. I feel like I should bring that up. It's gonna freeze where I am. It might snow.
Oh
Damn.
boy. Don't you like this?
I do. Small side problem.
What's a small side problem?
There's no insulation in the house, remember?
Yeah, because you're American.
Oh right, you're probably gonna have snow in your room, aren't you?
In my room, no!
And you're.
Well, yeah. Isn't there a hole in your roof?
It's covered! I have a
Oh.
fucking roof! My ceiling and my roof are two different things. There's an attic, you dumbass.
Luckily, it's been 30 seconds since the stream began.
Fucking snow in your room because there's a hole in your ceiling?
I hope you understand that does.
No! No!
theoretically
No, it
make
doesn't!
sense.
No, it doesn't! Where did you get that? You tell Ari
You're
one thing and bro
asking
just runs with it. On God.
Not just run, they sprint.
Fucking leave me alone.
Bro
No,
really said
in the
she'll run a
stream.
Shia track star with that information.
So what do I do with money?
It's a great question.
You can buy different cosmetics. You can buy upgrades for your rod.
Um,
I need to put my fishing buddy down.
I feel like... For a hurry, no need to holler /J. To be fair, I've been talking quiet, and I've been, like, leaning away from my mic.
Oh god, I jumped on something.
Oh,
He
bye.
jumped on the blue mushroom. I just see him fly in the distance. Oh. I just see his username.
Hey, shortcut time.
That's what I do. I holler, I scream. Oh, and then you're still all the way back there.
Hold on. Hey y'all.
I just saw him like slide into frame on my screen. He's just in the corner of my screen.
Hey y'all.
I couldn't
How
take
you
a
doing?
picture. God.
Hi, Lego.
These fish not biting.
You guys think that chat deserves some, like, teeny tiny spoilers?
Oh,
For
ball.
what? That's the key question.
Like, talking about maybe how some series are being worked on right now.
Yes, they were released in
Sure,
2030,
why
guys.
not?
Don't worry, we're gonna release them before
Oh my god!
the 40th century. We promise.
Calm down, bro.
We're gonna release them before the year 4000.
These things take
Don't worry,
time, what do you
guys.
want? I'll be showing some artworks I did this school year because I haven't shown any of you, I think. No, I don't believe you have.
I remember
Ooh.
really like.
I mean, you're welcome to share art in the Discord server. It's a fan server. There's a tab for that, actually, I believe.
Is there?
Is there? Let's check, actually. I might have forgotten to add
There
that.
should be.
You know, there should...
You said you were gonna read
There is! There's an art tab! Zara uses it, like, a lot.
Gosh, I need to keep working on designs for that
Zara's
one
a
series.
trooper.
Because I still have the two up, because I finished the one. I'm gonna key name Marshmallow. I finished that one.
I mean, we can pick a series to talk about, really. Because I know we've been working on... Let's see. 1, 2, 3...
Been working on a couple. That's all I know.
Well, we've been working on the original one that we had.
Hell.
The one that I hate working on now.
We have Hell, the one that I hyperfixate
The one
on.
me and you work on, Ari.
Yeah.
That one place that had the ARG running.
Yeah, which I need to start working on designs for again.
And then the new place. Yeah, the new one.
Do I know every single one of these or no?
Which one is
I don't think you know much about the one me and Ari work on.
ARG? Maybe not.
It's the one me and Flicker wrote a bunch of notes down for.
Oh, I think
with
I saw
Finn.
that. That's the, yeah, the one you asked me if I could spare a character for, potentially.
Please,
I mean, it would be fitting, like, the character I gave you for that, it would fit, because you did design that character, but also the running theme, you know?
Yeah, because they do just kind of blend in.
Yeah, they would fit with the cast perfectly, and it's not like, you know...
It would follow the theme for the other things there, but, like, shh. I can't say anything else about that. I've just realized that I don't have any bait.
Vague.
I know.
Vague.
Huh?
I need to work on more designs for the ARG, though. I think I can say that much. I need to work on more of the design. Because I had 2 set up. One I think I finished, and I sent you that one. I also, I think, might need to put that in the artist server. Because it was a concept design.
I don't know.
The other one was the husky. I was going to be working on the husky. It might be better to call them by their animal. probably. Because the dog is done, and I'm working on... And honestly, I might work on the sheep if no one else... Because I don't know. Have any of the other artists shown interest in working on concepts for that, or has that ever...
No, literally no one. I've just realized that I'm looking at top chat and not live chat. So if I'm missing any messages, guys, I'm so sorry. I've sent a poll.
Is the last one you and Midnight working on?
No. The third one is.
It's the third one.
You guys are
No,
allowed
you
to
told me
vote.
a bunch. No,
We
you
have
told me a
been-
bunch about that.
Yeah. I'm not going to say exactly when, but the only hint I'll give, like, specifically for Half Haven is we started working on it in my freshman year of high school. I will not
There we go.
elaborate what year of high school I am in right now.
Oh, nice. You got
We've been
huge
working on
elf and-
APP for like nearly 5 years now.
Yeah. But that's not the most recent script. The most recent script we've been working on for over like a year now. Year or two, maybe? Actually, you know what? I'm willing to say a year because the person that we needed to have kicked before we worked on the new script, we did at the start of last year. You know,
Yeah, but I
him.
was working on that before.
I mean, so maybe it leaked a little bit in 2023, like early, like late.
Perchance.
I think a lot more work got done in 2024 on that, not gonna lie. And I'm still not finished writing out all the
Hello.
personalities. Fuck it. Cared.
Ooh!
Well,
Yo, Chop's art looks dope.
Hold on, I haven't seen it in like a million years. What?
It looks so good.
Oh my, Lego. Sorry, Lego sent me one of the things that is said.
He sent it to me too.
Yeah. Oh my god!
Chop, your art
Chop!
looks so good.
Chop, I was gladly eating your art before, and I am so... Blah. Words! Yes, I'm eating it.
yeah, gotta love eating some paper. I know I do.
With some graphite on the side, along with wax.
Yes.
Some graphite, got some wax. You know? Wait, shit, my little buddy has a fish. I'll get it in a second.
Yeah, I should be looking at the right one.
Come on!
Oh boy, the votes are split right now.
What is it split between? All of them?
APP and VSS.
Ooh, okay.
What's more likely to come out first, and you can probably talk about that.
Oh jeez. Well, Half Haven has an entire map.
That we need to
I mean,
It just
like,
needs to be
the
put
ones
on
that are tied.
the server properly.
I mean, like, the
And
ones
also needs to
on-
be refurbished, because there's parts of it that are kind of...
Yeah.
Listen, Bowie, I love you, but oh god.
I know.
That is not
is
the right button.
indecisive sometimes.
Oh, no, he just chose a big-ass fucking map to be the one for
I know.
Season 1.
I think I know which map you're talking about because you tried it with. I'm pretty sure you tried to. Pretty sure you tried to like get someone to test that. Then you asked me, "Hey, do you think you can like try to download this?" Because
Poor Tails
this
is gonna
person.
be crying when importing
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, it's literally like. Yeah, because no, then asked like Tails to do it, but then Tails didn't come back in time, or either it like broke. He
I
said
think it broke. And now
But then
Tails
when
is
I
waiting
tried
to
it, it was
update the
fine.
server.
But then when I tried it on my single player, it was fine.
Alright!
What?
We're gonna go get that fishing spot. No, Lego,
Huh?
Lego, please.
I
No!
don't have any bait, so I don't think it would have worked to begin with.
Haha,
You
get it.
suck.
Wait, did I buy crickets?
I always strive to improve, especially in drawing humans, which isn't something I showed yet. Yeah, sometimes humans are a little hard. You're
Oh my,
doing
only
so good though.
I do have
I reached level 5. Let's go.
I caught a small koi. Look how tiny it is. Oh my god.
How tiny it? Hold
Oh,
on.
Bowie, they can get smaller than
I
that.
know. I've gotten one that
Oh,
that
that's-
wasn't even a pixel.
It's so funny when it's like the ones that are not even pixels.
Yeah, it's just like tiny, and it's like, yeah, no shit.
Webfishing.
You and Lego are allowed to vote about this, by the way. About
Let's
what
see,
you
which one
want
of
to hear about
which
slash
one
talk
of the
about.
projects do I want to talk about the most?
Because
Oh boy, so many options. This is gonna be so hard. Because it's not like I only
oh,
work
sisters,
on, like,
I'm back
2
from
of
the
them.
war. Hello, sailors.
No.
It's
Sailor.
totally not like I only work on 2 mainly. No.
And it's not like I work on any of them.
It's not like I only do designs for one of them, really, because I don't know entirely what the lore is going on there, other than little tidbits I get.
Honestly, I have no idea what's going on with anything. Anyway.
I need to make...
Because
Once
currently,
all the
I can't
concepts are
talk
done...
about soil, because it's not even close to done.
I could talk a
We
little
know.
bit.
It's not close to
But wait,
being started. What's up?
once all the concepts are done, at least like the ones that I make,
Mm?
I'll probably mass send them to you and then ask you which one I should try to make a proper ref for first. Because I want to be honest, you know, the wolf was made a long time ago, and that reference is
Oh,
a
wait, that's
little
me.
wonky. It works, but it's a little.
You should make it a
So
four-way tie with the vote. Oh, that'd be mean.
Okay, what should... Oh, there's already 4 votes.
Do we spin the
voted.
wheel?
Spin the wheel. Spin the wheel
gonna
of
give it a
series that will
bit.
not release before 2026
Because
is
I
over.
will say, so, small tidbit. APP we've worked on for like the last 5 years. It's still not close to being started because it's been rewritten so many times. Because if you were to
We
look at the first
have-
concept, it sucked. Oh, hi! Hey, I recognize you from PC's chat!
Yeah. Ugh. God, how many iterations do we have? I'm not even gonna count the first ever iteration because that wasn't a role play.
Oh,
Okay, so are
Uh,
you talking how many locations APP has? Because I can probably count them because...
they have a
well,
lot
like
of
over the years, how many iterate? Because there was the
Okay,
there's map
so
1,
there's
there
the
was
original
map
one.
2, there's map
Okay. So the first one, honestly, wasn't my best map, but I did like remake it at some point, and I was really proud of it, and I lost it.
Rest in
The
peace,
second one
Arcana.
was the Toy Chica was the stairs through Toy Chica's room, right?
What? No, because I think the second one wasn't that the one with like for some reason Circus Baby had like a big ass room or something.
That's the same location, actually, Ori. That was the same location.
The
They
same
blend
location as
together.
what? The first one
Okay.
that got lost, or the second one that had Toy Chica?
It was the
Remember
same
the
one with
water
the
vents?
Toy Chica.
The water vents that go to the boxes. Do you
Midnight,
remember that?
everyone had a big room.
The water vents was actually the first location.
That was the first one. Yeah, I know, but do you remember those?
Yeah, because we were working with what we had.
Yeah.
Which was like 5 years ago Minecraft on Bedrock. The second location, like the second variation of the location was like the toy
Still
version, and it
Still had
was
big rooms.
all made by me and somebody who is no longer in my cast. Of their own volition. They chose to leave. Ari has many big words about them, so we will not be talking about them.
Is it number 1 or number 2?
The person who helped me build the place. Because it was me and
I
that
don't remember
singular
that.
person who built the entire place. The very big place with the stairs going through Toy Chica's room, because the staircase was an afterthought!
Does it start with an A or does it start with a G?
The second one.
Ah,
G.
okay.
Ah.
And... Lego emoting. The third place was, the original variation of the toy location that we currently have. on the Bedrock world. And then the 4th place was the variation we have now. And then technically the 5th variation of the build is the one we have currently on Java. But it's not for APP, it's for the first season.
Yeah.
VSS had a build started, but it never. Oh my god, Lego, no.
Oh my god, no! Scott,
Damn
no!
God damn it! He's back to his bullshit, guys.
God, no!
Whoa!
And
You're the color of the water.
VSS never had a build, but it has had an ARG and a few leaked designs here and there.
I got something.
Purposefully leak.
There's like a few things I can talk about with VSS regarding the ARG. Half Haven is a thing me and Ari have been working on together with mostly just the two of us, honestly. That I think we're pretty proud of, really.
Oh yeah. Absolutely.
The map that we need for the first season / 4 seasons? First 4 seasons, maybe? I don't remember.
Yeah. It was okay, well, because of it
I
being,
didn't think that I could get enough builders on to do, and I didn't think that we would be able to do it right. So I decided to go find a free-to-use build, and that we would just update it a little bit.
Yeah. Modify it and also credit the original map creator.
Well, yeah, because
even if it's free to use, that it's only fair.
It's a really good map, too. It's really good.
Oh, no, it's absolutely gorgeous.
But all the designs are mostly made by Ari right now for the characters.
Yeah, we have one made by Mew.
Some of the scripting, I think most of the scripting kind of needs to be redone because you wrote it in your freshman year.
We don't.
And looking back, / lighthearted, it's a tiny bit cringy.
I know. Leave me be. Well, especially since
Have you released any episodes for your series yet? I don't see any of that kind of No, I have not actually released any episodes.
No, a lot of stuff is still in the works.
Like the episodes that were released at one point were deleted. For a few reasons. One being that I just wasn't proud of the content that was in them. And for 2, the people that were in those videos, I no longer associate with. For a few reasons. So I figured it was better to take it down. Plus, one was taken down as per the request of one of the cast members because of something that had to do with one of the old cast members. So we took it down. And also it didn't really follow the plotline anymore. As funny as some of it was.
Yeah. I will say, the writing I did in freshman year for I'm gonna say main character, because she's still the main character.
She is still the main character, yeah.
Originally,
this is regarding Half Haven, by the way, for clarification, in case nobody's keeping up.
Yeah, no. It was originally, like, more inspired by, I think, what our, like, inspiration was for Half Haven, because Half Haven is, like, an inspired series. But now it's going down a different path, I think.
Everything's really an inspiration if you think about it.
Yeah. It's going very different. I think my, like, biggest downfall in my early script writing for it was the fact I was trying to write, like, full-on scripts and not just the ideas for the episodes and then going from there.
Yeah, because you were just freehanding based off of what you had already been given, which didn't fully help. And it came to a lot of confusing things and, like, lighthearted, cringy writing.
Yeah. I mean, like, it's not necessarily that it was, like, terrible writing, because I was still decent at story writing.
Oh,
in
yeah,
Fishin.
clarification. Half Haven's the only one I think that's gonna be mostly scripted.
Yeah. I
Like,
do
full
still,
scripts and everything.
yeah. I do still want, like, the actors to be able to improv a bit.
Oh, yeah, no,
But
improv's always
it's
welcome.
definitely more a thing of, like, I feel like when it comes to actually writing the scripts, I want to, like, get a vibe of how the actor kind of plays with the character before, like,
Holy
scripting
shit,
any
what the fuck?
lines.
Whoa.
You like my salmon?
Oh. Oh damn.
Why are you blushing?
Because he's
I'm
drunk.
That's why I keep moving around a little bit.
But CVVA is a newer series that I started recently. Started work
Oh
on.
no.
Because I had. See, this is my cast's least favorite thing to hear from me. Anytime they hear
Yeah,
these
at
words
least
from me, they get so annoyed.
I released. I worked on another series. God.
I started another series. Just a sudden groan from the entire cast.
I don't think I groaned when I found out. I was just like, huh, what's that?
You've just kind of learned why I do that, which is so that
Yeah.
way I have an extra thing to work on instead of burning myself out on the same project over and over and over again. Stares at APP.
I will say I've had to push bois sometimes to work on APP with me because it's like, hey, buddy.
It's my
what's
least
that?
favorite
What?
series to work on. What's the plot
But,
on
like,
that series? CVVA? Which one?
oh my god.
Which series?
Like, there's gonna be extreme chat delay, sadly, because...
Oh yeah, there's chat delay. There's really bad chat
Yeah.
delay. So clarification, if I'm not like immediately keeping up with you guys, it's because I'm just kind of like, huh?
Yeah. It's not necessarily that we're ignoring people, it's the fact that there is chat delay.
Obviously, I have other series, but they're not being touched right now. Just for the
Yeah.
sake of so I don't overburden myself, and so my writers don't get mad at me. The Haven one.
Ooh.
Ooh, how do we?
Wasn't it Slice of Life? Wasn't that the idea for it?
Yeah, I think it was just mostly slice of life.
Yeah. There's at least... Oh god. This is gonna sound like a lot. I think there's at least, if I'm counting right, 10 seasons planned. However,
Jesus.
I want to clarify. Episode count for the series are probably not going to be the same.
Oh yeah, no.
necessarily.
Okay, I
Especially
want to
not for the
clarify.
first, like, 4.
When I said that the map was for the first 4 seasons, the first 4 seasons are taking place in the same area. Can I say? Should I say it?
It's your series, mate.
Say what exactly?
Hold on, let me DM you.
Okay.
It's not a huge spoiler, I don't believe, but like just in case.
Huh? Do.
That's like all I wanted to say.
Yeah, no, I'm fine with that.
Yeah,
It's like
okay.
a chronological order thing.
Yeah, so Half Haven, the first 4 seasons are high school years. So,
Yeah.
freshman, sophomore, junior, senior. That's all it is. That's why there's 4 seasons taking place on the same map. Because it's actually straying from my usual FNAF thing.
Yeah, it's not FNAF, guys. Fun
Shockingly, it's not
fact.
FNAF.
It is not FNAF.
It's not a FNAF roleplay.
Would it count as, like, being a bit fantasy?
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
It's a little fantasy. It's slice of life.
And it's not a FNAF one.
Sounds fun. A slice of life high school years for the first 4 seasons. Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to say it'll probably have some comedy elements. I don't know if we were going to focus on any romance.
Not in the first 4 seasons, I don't think. I think. Okay. So
Casey just being like,
okay.
whoa!
Shut up. Okay. When it comes to romance, I think there is some like ships, quote unquote, that like we have planned.
There's a
Or
ship
just,
that
like,
I wanted to
thinking
ask
about
you
it,
about, but I keep
Send
like
it my
chickening
way.
out.
Fucking ask me already, dipshit.
It's because I'm a gay fuck!
We know this.
Yeah.
Um,
If it's the one I think it is,
So,
then bro.
you know the main character's brother?
Yes. Is it with the one that starts with an L?
The one that you haven't designed yet, but you have, like, concepts.
Yeah. The one that starts with an L, but
Mhm.
also technically doesn't. Yeah. You brought this up to me before. Fun fact.
And I'm guessing
like
the
a
other
year
series
ago?
are college and adult years, but that's just a theory, doesn't MatPat pose? Yeah. Oh,
What?
You're so fucking.
oh my god, guys, if you didn't know this about me, I really like dinosaurs.
And now why are you level 13?
Because I've been playing this game for a while, bub.
I'm also a high level, but I just started on a low level for the stream.
For the vine.
Yeah, but when it comes to like romance,
Hi, Lego.
there are technically ones
Hi.
that are planned. I think when it comes down to it, it kind of like the vibe of the character for most of them. But there are some that like we're concretely like we won't do this. Maybe we'll reconsider it later down the line, depending on how characters develop. And some that is like, oh yes, please. Yes, please do it, please.
Actually, I don't know if anybody from chat knows this, but like, hi, hello. I play Pizza. Pizza is a dinosaur. Pizza Marionette from PC's Party Puppets. I play Pizza. Pizza's a dinosaur. Because dinosaurs are my favorite things. I could sit and talk about dinosaurs for forever, and people would tell me to shut up.
Just like how you tell me to talk about everything I want.
No, I don't tell you about everything. It depends on how much I can think.
But when it comes to the first 4 seasons, I don't think the focus is gonna be romance, but more developing relationships, as in like friendships, and maybe hinting at romance down the road. It's some stuff might be slow burn. Honestly. Yeah, but Half Haven has been a passion project of me and Bowie's for a while now. Not gonna specify years, cause hee-hoo. But it's been a passion project for quite a while, and you know, a funny thing is, an old cast member tried to get me and Bowie to stop working on the project.
He told us to just stop hyperfixating, which was a choice.
Ironic, coming from them, but
it was a choice.
Definitely a choice.
Guys, I'm coming
But
back.
yeah, I have there's been a lot of work put into Half Haven, and while I haven't actively been working on it, there has been conversations about it more recently. There's like a whole like Google slide with like world building stuff for each of like the species.
I could probably
because it's like fantasy.
Put some of the concepts on screen. Depending. I might put some of the concepts on the screen.
I mean, didn't you upload them to Toy House?
I did, but they're all privated. They're all privated. Hello.
Some of them definitely need to get redesigned. Because some of them I'm not entirely happy with how they came out, which is why they're just concepts and they're not the final thing. Especially the main character.
I put
Hold
my
on.
anomaly carrots in my aquarium. Telling you not to work on your passion project? Sheesh. Yeah, he's no longer in the cast for a reason. And that has some part of it. That's some part of it, certainly. Oh, music!
Yeah. That's why he's not working with us anymore. Among other things. There's a lot more serious stuff.
Oh yeah, there's more serious stuff, but I'm not gonna talk about it. Is there an expected release date for the first episode? You don't have to say it though. Well, we still need to cast and finish the build before then, as well as finish some scripting.
Yeah.
Because we
There's
need at
also,
least the first couple episodes scripted before we even try.
Yeah, we also don't have voice actors for all the characters yet.
No, we
We
don't.
don't have all the characters, like...
Speaking of,
designed for
obligatory
high
ad, I have a cast form that's open, like, all the time.
We still need to interview some people.
There
But,
is some new people, yeah. There's some people in the interviewing server that we still need to interview. We will get to them soon, trust.
Trust. We did have conversations about, like, the cast leaders, me being one of them. We've had conversations about, like, what they want to apply for, and, like, what we would need to see from them. Oh, Jesus. Sorry. Fish. Yeah. No, but it's open. You can apply to be a voice actor, a builder,
An artist.
a body actor, an artist. It's like an all-in-one form.
I don't believe
No one told me there
editor
was a
is an
store.
option anymore.
You don't think what's an option anymore?
I don't think editor is an option anymore. Although I don't remember, I'd have to open it and
Probably
check.
not.
One sec. Let me check, actually.
Hmm.
Hey, don't you fucking cough in my presence.
Well, I'm sorry, but this morning I was wheezing too hard.
Stop that.
Asthma.
We do work. Oh, editor is still an option. Skin artists also exist. Writers exist. They help me write. Obviously.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
Being in
writers
a cast.
are also
However,
on.
this is an exception. I mean, I will have to see the roles first. Yeah.
Yeah.
How is this large?
There's also we need a.
It's large
Okay,
for its
this
species.
is more like. This is not a series that was listed,
Oh,
but
the
Bowie,
bonus
like
one.
I'm gonna just call it the circus for now. We need to figure out, like, I want to figure out
Oh.
a name for it.
Yeah, I
And I
figured
want-
we weren't gonna talk about it just because it's
It's very rough. But, like,
it's still in the rough draft.
I know. I love
yeah.
I love our Skinny Noodle though. I love Skinny Noodle.
Skinny Noodle is crazy.
That's what we decided to call
I
him.
know. It just makes me laugh.
Listen, it's what was going on at the time was the Skinny Noodle. Skinny Noodle. That, like, you know, for like that audio was going around during the time that I was designing Skinny Noodle, so you know, we're just gonna
Yeah.
call
What are you
him
talking about?
Skinny Noodle. And I love him.
Ooms.
I don't think you actually know about this one.
We're talking about my son. I can send you him because I think Bowie won't mind.
No, I won't mind. He's in the cast. He's gonna see him eventually.
I've been here for a long time, mate.
You've been here, I think, either as long as me
2020.
or
August of
well,
2020.
yeah, but where's my silly little man? What is he?
Wouldn't you like to
there
know,
he
Letter Boy?
is. Yes, I would because you, if I remember correctly, find him attractive? Question mark.
I don't remember.
Well, we'll find out. Tune in next week.
Then next week of Dragon Ball Super Mega Ultra Force.
I need to draw them more because they're proportioned.
I know.
No way, I think I've seen this. I think I've seen this concept before.
You probably have.
You might have.
I've been very.
I know we
openly
talked about 'em a
sharing
few
it with
times.
people. Because we have that one, and then we also have. Because the circus is definitely a FNAF series, but it's one that
Oh yeah,
I'm
100%. I will
vibrating
say,
over.
we do actually have a FNAF series that doesn't feature many animatronics, if at all. Actually, we
Wait,
have
which one is
two
that?
like that.
Wait,
Which
which
one was
one's
that?
that? Oh wait,
Um,
is one of them the one that you showed me earlier with the
oh,
song?
no.
So
Is
oh, okay.
is one of them like the actors one?
Yeah, the actors one, and then there's another actors one that's older. Uh, which
Mm.
the person that you don't like wrote that one fan fiction about the main
Yeah, I was
character.
thinking you were talking about the cafe, but I wasn't sure.
Yeah, FNAF mentioned crazy.
FNAF mentioned.
Crazy. Those crazy ones. Put me in a room.
Actually,
A rubber room.
oh
Oh
god.
my
Okay,
god,
so
stop.
APP, because it has the most votes, I'm gonna talk about it first. APP has been a series that we've worked on for years now, and we've had to go through a bunch of rewrites, and I'm hoping that this most recent rewrite will finally be the one that actually gets any videos recorded. I like the avatars. Thank
Awesome.
you!
Yeah, thank you.
Ari drew the two smaller ones, and I drew the big cat. You guys going for the full
Yeah.
fishing decks? Currently we're just kind of fishing and talking about some stuff that I've been working on. So it's a little more chill. No, just genuine goal. Just
Vibing
hanging out.
in, passionate.
Gives me something to mindlessly do while I talk.
Yeah. I might want to work more on the circus again because I need to. Because fun
What?
fact, we had to move the circus set because I had originally built it like a few months back for a series that is heavily in rough draft, but I was fixating on it, so I built a giant
What is
circus tent.
going on?
Um, and we had to move it to the new server because we were changing mods and version.
Changing
Uh,
mods. Actually, we're also changing server provider
Yeah,
because
we
we
server
were
need
just
to
provider
make
in
ours
too, but
better.
entire.
like,
Oh, speaking of, I bought a server that I actually pay for now. So hopefully that should work better than the Turnos because I started having beef with the Turnos and I just couldn't do it anymore.
And we haven't used it since about
To be fair, I
in a
haven't
while.
had the motivation to try to kick my builders in the ass. And by builders, I mean
No.
builder.
Also, also, I don't know if like Tails has wanted to update it or not.
I know he's waiting for one of the mods to update with like the newest update for
Management
them. So he
management
might
mod
be
did.
waiting for that. Turnos
It was
sucks.
management.
Yeah, honestly, it's not my favorite server hoster. I loved Plaudos when it existed. And then they took it down because I just couldn't run it anymore, and I was so sad. But APP is obviously, as I've said before, one of my oldest series, and it's went through so many rewrites for a multitude of reasons. The first one, if we want to be technical, the first one was something that I made way back in like 2018 to 2019 before either of these two knew me. Because they've known me for almost 5 years now, right?
Yep.
I made
yeah.
it originally back in 2018 to 2019 as this like little fanfiction AU that I had for FNAF. On Wattpad. You can no longer find this anywhere. I'm so ashamed of it. I took it down. You can't find it anywhere. And even if you were to find that account, like my Wattpad account, by the same username, you still wouldn't find it.
I kind of want to read it.
It exists. You've read it a couple of times. Ari has access to it in, like, text form. Because it's in the notes for the
Hey,
original
midnight.
APP lore.
What?
The fanfiction for APP, the, like, really old one.
Yeah.
The one that I hate. Yeah, that one. I was saying that you had access to it, technically. But... Hello? APP has been, like, a long-running thing that I've worked on and off. I did work on it, like, consecutively for, like, 2.5 years, I think. And didn't really work on much else. But it went through 2 iterations at the time. I think Wait, are you building a FNAF story in Minecraft? No, not right now. We're playing Webfishing.
Yeah.
Or is it just creative writing? It's a little bit of both. Because I plan on doing Minecraft roleplays. Just because it's my easiest creative outlet, instead of just full-on animating, because, good lord. I
Yeah.
can't afford the funding for full-on animating, let alone do I
I'm gonna
have the
say
patience to do it
this
myself.
as someone with my own stories. My dumbass is like, hey, I should make this a comic because I feel like I can better capture what I want to do with a comic that is hand drawn fully by me. That's not happening for several years, even once I get a job.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if I'll have that sort of time.
But APP, went through so many revisions and rewrites and complete just redos. Like, I went full blank slate on it recently. The first iteration, I think I can actually talk about the old lore because majority of it isn't actually being implemented anymore. Because it either came from a bunch of cast members at the time. Because I used to be a really big doormat. Sorry, I'm repositioning in my chair.
Yeah, we can hear that. Don't worry about it.
Sorry. A lot of the cast members at the time, because I used to be a really big pushover, and I wouldn't tell anybody no. On top of, and this isn't applying to anybody currently in my cast, like these two, Lego and Midnight haven't actually done this. But people used to never tell me anything and would just make decisions. And then I'd find out, like, mid-practice session. And they'd be like, oh yeah, no, this is a thing that I wanted to add. Is that, like, okay with you? And then I just kind of, like, sit there and be like, sure. Because I didn't want to lose my friends. And because these were, like, cast members that had volunteered. And so I was like, okay, well, I don't want to lose them, so sure, I guess. APP the problem child, tisk tisk. Yeah, it is!
No, actually, though.
It really is. It is my least favorite series, but it's also my favorite one because it's so, like,
Old.
meaningful to me in a way.
You haven't given up on it yet.
I haven't given up on it.
Several times.
I've tried to give up on it, and you guys have talked me out of it a couple of times, and I've talked myself out of it, really. I think
Because I have characters I like.
I think I told recently, like, the last time that I had, like, a full writer session with it, when one of the writers was like, alright, which, series do you want to work on today? I was like, honestly, I think I might just drop APP entirely, and she talked me out of it. Chloe. She talked me out of it. She was like, no, let's just try. Let's try simple things, baby steps. And I was like, alright.
Just like everything, baby steps are always the way to go.
She talked me into taking baby steps, and that's what got me to work on it just a little bit more. Thank you, Moose. Apologies if you hear my dogs. They're getting restless because they've been cooped up in the room for a hot minute. Hi, Bubba. I know I talked about you. But the original lore, not the OG, but, like, the lore that we had going on, it's so cringy that, like, I'm honestly deadass kind of ashamed of it a little bit. Like, the OG, right?
Mm-hmm. Before anyone ever touched it.
No. Back when we still had everybody in the cast.
Is it bad to say I sometimes miss the old days?
No, it's not bad to think that. There's times when I kind of miss it too. It was good times, but
yeah,
looking back, not all of it was that good.
Not all of it, but some things were good.
Some things were good. But we had actors who would add in characters without asking me. They changed the lore to their characters. I had people who were swapping the genders of the characters a lot. No shade to Ari, because Ari's done this a couple of times, but that was unintentionally. Ari didn't know what gender Forrest was and was just like, oh, clearly this is a girl. And I was just kind of like,
So,
question mark?
So here's what I will say about that. So Forrest, a character that I believe I'm still playing.
Dog, I think we went like 3 or 4 years before you told me that you thought that Forrest was a girl, and I was just kind of like, no,
it wasn't 3 or 4 years. It wasn't. It was actually like maybe. It was actually a few months, I think. Because I came to you, because I sent you like a gacha design I did for them, because I was still using like gacha life and stuff at that point. And it was like, why is it female? Why are they female? Like, what do you mean? I thought Forrest was a girl. No, Forrest is a guy.
No, I was just like straight up. I was like, no, that's a
Forrest
dude.
is a boy.
Question mark. I wasn't even mad about it. I was just like, brother, what?
Yeah.
It's like the opposite of that Lorix meme where it's like, that's a woman? And says like, that's a guy?
But honestly, back then we had like people adding things, changing things, editing the sets. I remember that. I remember some people would change the set. And I think that was one of the few times back then that I would actually get annoyed with people and be like, hey, don't do that. But it was a very rare occasion for me to snap at any of you guys.
And now it's almost often.
Now it's, I said no. Points at rulebook. No.
No, it's not fine. What the hell?
Good luck cooking.
Good luck.
Who's cooking?
Somebody in the chat.
Oh.
But,
Get glare. Fanciest way to die is crazy.
wow.
That's what it has for the cigarette.
Why'd you buy a cigarette?
It's an accessory, bro. That's why you can...
Some of the lore that was going on there. So I might mention a couple of characters that might sound familiar to people who might know them. But some characters went through major design redos. I remember the main character for APP. I'm just gonna name drop her now. Azura. Back then her name was Moon. So it was really confusing.
I wonder where the inspiration came from.
And funnily enough, this came before Security Breach. So when the canon Moon came out and people started talking about them, I started getting really confused, so I decided to change her name. One, because I just didn't really like having her name be Moon anymore. And two, because of that confusion. So her name is Azura now. A-Z-U-R-A. Azura.
Like the color.
Yeah. Kind of like a Zul.
When your body's caught something.
I know.
No, it said down the top right.
But she actually, I'm not even gonna lie to you guys, she didn't have any personality whenever I played her, so I just tried to avoid playing her as much as possible.
Damn.
Because I literally just didn't know what to do with her, because I didn't want to act the way that I had, written for her originally way back when. Because none of it felt right, and just felt cringy.
Guys, I have leeches.
That's nice, Ari.
Okay.
But she's went through some big changes. She actually has a personality now. She has a completely different design. She doesn't look much like anything of what she originally looked like. Her soul has a new design. Her soul went through a name redo, a full redesign, full rewrite, really.
New family tree, kind of.
Yeah. There's a lot of lore there that's going on. Another character I played, who was the manager of the location originally, I can't say that because that's spoilers, oh no. She used to be shipped with a character that was extremely unhealthy and Stockholm syndrome, and so
Yeah.
I wanted to stop doing that ship at some point. I think maybe like a year in.
You
It was
didn't
either
know
a
it was
year
talking.
in or a little less than a year in because people started like joking about it and pointing it out, and I was just kind of like, yeah, holy shit, you're right. That's actually really bad.
Yeah, literally, people had to tell you that's kind of like Stockholm syndrome, and you're like, is it? It's like, yeah. Like, oh
And
no.
and I was just kind of like, oh no. But when I told the voice actor for the other character that I didn't want to do the ship anymore, there's a bit of a hullabaloo, and it's part of the reason that they're likely never going to be in the cast again. Because it was very guilt-trippy the way that it was stated. I was told to delete the announcement, stating that the ship would be stopped. And a few other things. And they just kept asking me about it. They got upset when they found out I recasted the character when they left the cast. They kept sending me ship art of the two characters, and I was just kind of like, ugh! No, thank you. It, like, just really kind of bothered me a little bit. It was not my favorite
I
time.
like the. This is not to like against the old voice actor, but I like the new voice actor a lot. I'm close with him, and also like.
I'm
He's
so
fucking
glad
funny,
that you
bro.
caught on to what character I'm talking about.
Bro,
I think we
how
all
the
knew
fuck
because.
could I not?
Yeah, how the hell could we not, Moon?
I don't know,
Yo,
Ari's a little
bitch.
dense.
I am, but like
They
some
may be
things
dense,
I
but
know.
not that dense.
Bro,
They're
you're
only
being
rock
quite
dense, not
specific. The
diamond
most you're not
dense.
saying is a name.
It's also, like, really old lore, though, so, like, eh.
How many instances of Stockholm syndrome have we had in APP?
Do we actually want to find out?
I don't think we want to.
I don't
Do
think
we
we
want to
want
find out
to.
in
don't think we
hindsight?
want
honestly.
to.
I don't.
No, I kind of want to now. Yes.
You know what? You have fun with that. But the new voice actor does a really good job. The character dynamic between two characters is honestly pretty, like, spot on to how I want it now. Which is, like, the complete opposite, because I used to be in a relationship in, like, the original writing that I had with the cast members and stuff. Completely different voice actor, by the way. And now it's, like, complete opposite.
Oh, it's quite funny.
I can't really,
You
like,
think about
give
it.
any more details about that one, but, like,
You
whole
just need to find
overhaul
out. And
there. She's had, her name hasn't really changed. She's had a complete redesign, complete rewrite. The other characters had a complete redesign and complete rewrite. Another character I play that, I will actually name is Reverse Marionette.
Reverse.
And they're gonna hold quite a bit of plot relevance.
I love Reverse. I'm saying this now,
Not for
I
the
love
first
Reverse.
couple of seasons. She won't really exist, so she can't really hold a lot of plot relevance. But I will say, because it's a FNAF series, it's not exactly gonna go in the direction that you think it's gonna go in.
Did I catch a leech with a leech? Hold on.
Because
Maybe.
there's a very common thing that happens in FNAF universes that, like, FNAF roleplays and stuff, that, like, while I love, I like being original. I like trying to be original. So, it's not exactly going to go the way that you guys might think at first. I will say that. It'll look like it, it won't be. Ari, I thought that was Bandit downstairs. I thought he was barking for some reason. You scared me. The original thing was, like, really chaotic, though. There wasn't as many fan characters back then. Like, other people's characters in there.
And then there was the
But then we
other
got
thing.
to the second iteration / like second quote unquote season of the location. Because you gotta realize, it didn't go through a rewrite once we got there. There was no
Yeah.
rewriting, no retconning, nothing.
We're just still going with the flow at that point.
This might be a familiar name to some people if you recognize it. Wink Wonk. But Calamity was introduced there. Calamity is a very personal character. I have a love-hate relationship with him for a multitude of reasons. One being that he is almost entirely based off of me. Obviously, he has his differences. He's not the same person, but he resembles me in a way that infuriates me, but it feels so comforting knowing that I can just express myself through this character and know that at least he can deal with his stuff better than me, essentially. Ah!
Huh?
What did you get scared by?
I got ranked up and it spooked me because I couldn't move. Oh boy. Let's see. Like, the second season is when people started adding in a bunch of characters, though, and, like, especially stopped telling me things. There was a Freddy Frostbear added in for some reason, and I'm, like, 90% sure I had nothing to do with that.
That's what buddies mean.
He didn't even have any plot relevance either.
Mm-mm. Literally none.
He
People
just
made,
existed.
like, fan children a bunch of the time for them.
Okay,
It
I
was an
will
interesting
say-
time.
I will say, the only technical fan children I have ever, like, I think, like, at least that I've created, not counting, like, a redesign, was, technically there was a child that an old ship I was in kind of adopted as theirs, like, a character played, I think, by, Circus, and they had a, like, custom onesie for that, and the other one being one I made kind of in more recent years, that doesn't have a design but has a name. I talked to Bowie about it before. Do they remember? Probably not.
Oh, 100% not.
But, hold on. Trying to remember how to spell the start of their...
Sounds chaotic. Oh, yes, it was. It's part of the reason that I actually hate working on the series, because I have to sort through what all was something that I wanted to keep, and what all was something that somebody else wrote.
I can probably tell you most stuff, like most of the stuff that someone else wrote, because, you know. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But it was, like, genuinely chaotic. I never knew what was going on. There was things being added in without my permission. There were people adding characters without my permission. Things being changed, altered, yada yada yada. Like, there was just... As chaotic as you think a cast can sound, that was what it was like. Nowadays I have rules. I don't let people just do whatever they want. I will straight up tell my cast members no. Points at Ari and Lego, I'm sure they know about this. Because I have told, I think, each of you no on certain things.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, that one. Yeah, that fan kid.
Yeah.
I remember that one, vaguely.
I still have a soft spot for them. I still have a soft spot for them.
Yeah, they're cute.
Mainly because I still like the ship, honestly. It definitely needs its kinks worked out, because the way it played out in the last iteration was not healthy.
Oh, no. she never got developed properly in the way that the other person helped, quote unquote, wasn't really helping.
I think we were kind of pushed to make it like resolve too.
Yes,
which
we
I don't
were.
think. Yeah, we
He
were
rushed
pushed to do it.
everything.
So I had to very awkwardly as like the character, like these two characters are still shipped, but I'm not gonna like get into depth about the characters to not spoil anything. But there was a character I was playing and a character Bowie's playing, and these characters are shipped, and I think they still plan to be shipped. And we were like in the last iteration, we were pushed to make them resolve as characters, but the problem is the character that Bowie was playing was quite literally very abusive to my character. To the point that my character kind of just,
I kept going back and forth on how I wanted the character
tongue.
to behave and how they interacted, and so it really didn't help when it was pushed, because I wasn't even fully done with the character yet.
Like, there was no development from, like, the hurt that was caused to my character. My character just kind of had to grin and bear it and, like, be accepting of their abuser, basically. Because that was the only way it could flow correct with how things were being pushed in, like, the current, like, development of the characters. Which was honestly awful, especially since I care a lot about these two characters. Because the character I was playing is one that I think was the first one I got cast as. And also, like, in more recent times, I've written stuff for, like, you know, before they died and everything. Which was, like, really sweet, and I'm very happy that I got to do that. But, no, I just really hope that in the future, me and Bowie can have the characters be a lot more developed and have it flow a lot nicer, instead of having it being pushed, because I'm assuming I remember who pushed it, and they're not in the cast anymore.
Nope.
Which, thank God.
I think that's all that I can really talk about APP, though, other than, like, the first season's map was work in progress. I've got a lot of the characters rewritten. Recasting needs to be done, just because a lot of the characters that were previously played have been rewritten entirely, and I want to make sure that the actors are comfortable in their roles still, rather than me give them a completely new personality for them to work with for the same character, and then just be like, whoa, what do I do with this?
Hell yeah.
Lego.
What?
I heard that.
No, you didn't.
Lego, I think this, like, Bowie will agree with this. You can't bring the bread back.
You cannot bring the bread back.
I know. You'll love my heart, though.
It can live in your heart, but it needs to stay there.
Listen, I think, at least in my opinion, it's fine to maybe reference it. Like, oh, the character, for some reason, has bread, but not to the severity that it was before.
No. Not selling inventories full of bread.
No.
Yeah.
Apologies, the dog is harassing me.
Yeah, here. I think in general, I think when it comes to, like, problematic people in the cast, I think they're weeded out. I'm hoping they're weeded out.
I would hope so.
Because a lot of the cast we have currently are very respectful of the decisions made in the cast and the rules, and respectful of their fellow cast members and us as the cast leaders. Which is a lot more than I could say for other folks.
Probably what I'm gonna do is just have him, like, have a hobby of baking bread, and that's it.
That'd be really
Oh my god!
Is that a dinosaur?
What that mouth do? What the fuck?
Jesus, Moon.
It's a shark. It's a very ancient shark.
You just put it in your pocket like it was nothing, mate.
You wanna send it to mute?
Yeah.
Hold on.
I got it. I can screenshot it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can screenshot it. I got it.
He's a-
Besides, I think he's still at work right now, so he's not gonna see it for a hot second.
Very big. Do you have an eye patch on?
He does, yeah.
Well, yes, I do.
You know, you're doing like a Foxy cosplay, honestly. You got the brown pants,
Oh,
you got the eye patch.
Never mind, he saw it
Well, to-
immediately.
Well, to be fair, my first quote-unquote FNAF OC was literally just a Foxy ripoff, but just very old.
Mine. Oh god. My first FNAF OC, which is what Vesper is now, was a fun time model, made specifically to be with Funtime Foxy.
Oh god.
Because I had issues. And it wasn't just any Funtime Foxy. It wasn't the one from, like, the game. It was a specific one from a Minecraft roleplay. Because I have problems. It's fine, though. You know, a lot of things change over time.
Should I talk about, like, my characters from app?
If you can be vague enough.
I mean, one's gonna appear straight, like, nearly straight away. Actually, two.
Oh my
Three?
god. Nice,
I got an alligator.
yeah, nice alligator you got there, buddy.
Thank you.
God. I haven't
I
caught
also
an
found a coin
alligator
bag.
yet.
Nice.
But yeah, most of them are going to appear in season, like, 1 anyway, aren't they?
Yeah, I think. Aren't, like, all of yours?
Yeah, all of them.
Well, all
All
of them
of
that are
them.
going to stay. I don't know about one of them.
Yeah.
The other one probably going to stay, right?
Mm. Shrug. We'll see.
No, yeah,
I haven't
you
gotten
already
there
talked.
yet.
No, not like
Not the one that I was
I
talking
don't-
about last night.
not. I don't know how to just.
Okay, the one that I was talking about last night was the one that was like this entire group. I don't know if I even want to keep.
Yeah, yeah. That one is the. I don't know if that one's gonna stay.
Ah.
Corridor.
So could I talk about that one and the personality?
Sure. Just
Because
I guess
even if it's
don't
gonna
talk
stay,
about. Be extremely vague about the characters that had to do with the person that was removed.
okay, so
You know
don't
the one.
talk about the character. Don't talk about the characters of the person removed. But I can talk about.
Yeah.
But I can talk. It's gonna be obvious who I'm gonna play as soon as the first episode. So can I just say? I mean, it's not really a spoiler, isn't it? If it's gonna be in the first episode, right?
It depends.
And I'm talking about the animatronic.
Oh, the animatronic. Oof. That depends, because if you're gonna talk about the other character,
Probably not.
you're not gonna talk about the other one?
No, I'm not gonna talk about. I'm not gonna talk about why Midnight said no when I had some wine.
That wasn't
When
the
I
one
saw
that I
the
was
told him-
talking about.
Oh, well,
The main
Child?
character. For that season.
oh, I don't even know what. DM me up.
I'm gonna say it in
Please.
one word. Schizophrenia.
Oh no, I wasn't going to talk about that character. I'm also not going to talk about the other human character.
Okay.
I was just going to talk about the animatronic.
Yeah, go ahead. Especially because that one's got
All
like
of
a
them.
full overhaul. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Alright.
So first off, is the character. Hey, look, you got an alligator. So the first character that Moon really thinks that is not going to be a group of is the Shadows. The shadows are, and I used to play Shadow Fredbear. You can maybe take, and basically he was like the quote unquote quote father. He wasn't actually the father of every single shadow, but he liked to take care of the father figure
POV Arlo
of it.
Chino. Check the cast form, and I
What?
did half of it and then assigned not complete because I don't really feel like joining a series currently, maybe later. Completely fine.
What?
Sorry, I was reading chat.
Oh, sorry. But yeah, Shadow Fredbear is basically like the father figure of all the shadows, kinda. He kinda just abandoned them because
He left for milk and then he came back like 30 years later.
it was
Like any father would.
it was more like 20.
I don't remember the timeline, man. I just went with 30 because I was like, okay, 30 feels okay.
It was the second location to the main location. It says it was the second location till the main location, okay? Because it was when the first one, like the first one that we cannot talk about, is like got spawned, and then like a couple months later he left. If you remember that timeline. But yeah, he left, came back. Uh, yeah, he was more powerful than every other shadow. Why? Because he's old.
Old man.
And I realize I have nothing to really stop in. But yeah, basically he was just more powerful than every other shadow. Even invented a new kind of like bang. Like for the older shadows. That was just stronger than the other stuff they had. But he lived in a cabin just outside just the thing where everyone was. Can I say it? I don't know like nah,
Mm.
yeah, he just lived inside a cabin.
Mm-hmm.
And he tried to gain everyone's trust back. He kinda did with like the ones that actually knew him. Other ones are like, okay. So he tries to like not interfere with them because they don't know them. But he's fine with the people who recognize him as like the father. And basically that's basically what he was like. Now the child ooh wee. So in the previous Shadow lore, shadows were basically kinda messy
Be a
because
little
it was made
vague because I know it gets a little gory.
okay, so the shadows were basically made up of what the child didn't like about themselves and what they're afraid of. It was like a mixture of the two. So there was a kite. So there was a 17-year-old called Dolos. Dolos. Yeah, that's why Min said keep it a little bit less gory. And he was in the mafia. Why? Because his parents abandoned him.
I just want you to know that this is all Lego. I had nothing to do with it. I stayed out of the shadows, really. I didn't touch them. This is all
Yeah,
Lego and an old cast leader.
yeah. Anything about any of my characters that sound like what the hell is wrong with you? Me. Just all
Yeah,
me.
I had nothing to do with this dog. I'm breathing in the same vicinity, that's it.
So then, um, so yeah, he was abandoned at age 5 because his parents were leaving him for dead because mafia payments, like, here, take my child, do whatever you want with him. And the mafia's like, pay you guys, we're gonna raise him. So that's what he did. Why does he have why does he have a British accent while he's in America? Shut up.
Points at the voice actor.
Shut up.
He can't do an American accent to save his life.
I can. It's just gonna be Southern. This is the
For the
best I can
longest
do.
time, I didn't know that character was Southern. I had to find that out like a year ago because my brain did not remember the voice of that character being Southern.
God
It
damn.
remembered it. I remembered it as like your voice, but like pitched a little bit higher, not Southern. So when you started doing that character's voice Southern, I was like, "Who the fuck is that?" You're saying the things that character would say, but you're not doing that character's voice. And then I had a bunch of people coming at me being like, "No, he was Southern the whole time."
He
Yeah,
wasn't.
he was.
He wasn't. I remember there was a time where his voice was different. Actually,
His voice was deeper, but still southern.
he just wasn't doing it as pitched up back then. Like way
Yeah,
back.
because I got tired because sometimes my mic wouldn't pack it up. So then I decided just to do my own voice, but with a southern accent, which makes it like this.
Can you still do it? Actually.
Do the old one?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Probably, I don't know. I mean, it's probably
He
That's
kinda
sounds
the
long
one
so
I
ago.
think I
edgy.
remember. I think that's the one I remember.
Yo,
Is that one?
welcome
Depressed.
to Fredbear's family, Dan. I don't care. Look, it's gonna get bring up anyway, so I don't care.
Oh god.
Just can I just say like every single animatronic that I play?
Yeah, I
Because
think so.
basically, yeah. So I play all the Fredbears. Need a
You say
Fredbear?
that.
Hi,
He's the Fredbear.
He's
I,
the
I was the
Fredbear.
Fredbear.
And I mean, I think I'm still the Mangle? I don't know.
We haven't gotten that far in writing.
We haven't gotten that far.
Oh, Chops has
But
nice
yeah.
accent.
Thanks.
Yeah.
That's like one of the only accents I can do apart from like terrible Irish,
Oh god.
which is not for this series. It was actually for the guy that got forcibly removed series, which now technically I own. It was along with two other people. One which is in his cast, and the other one who got.
Don't you own like all of them now? Of that
No,
one?
because I haven't really talked to the other two about it.
No, I think Ari's talking about all the series that they had.
Yeah.
Like I
Like, that
said,
one
I
person
do.
had, 'cause, like, apparently, like, they went to you and I was like, they're all yours now. Bye.
Who?
Oh, the guy.
The one we removed last year, like, early last year.
That was two people.
We removed 2 people early last year?
Yes, there was something that came back and then was removed, and then there was the person that got entirely removed that we were just talking about.
I'm talking about the the person who got forcibly removed, who owned the series, split it between 3 people. Me, the person that got removed because of who they were, because
yeah, yeah. Well,
person you hate because first impressions really matter, and then the other one who's still in his cast.
yeah, I don't think they got removed for that reason, but they did get removed, I think, for the past. Did they get removed?
Like
What was the reason we removed them?
with the parent. Can I say like one of their old characters that have been removed? As like because we know that characters got removed like from the series, but I don't know how to describe people. Then stop paying attention. Lovely.
Huh?
When we were talking to the dog.
Damn.
Hello?
Hello.
I said, man, can I use like a person that's not gonna be okay? So you know how you move like a bunch of characters, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like remove them. You know how like people played them who are no longer in the cast. Can I use the
character
old
names is
characters?
in reference to the people, yeah.
Okay. So Vine.
Oh god.
I think.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
so the
Yeah.
Vine
Right.
owned the series and then passed it on to 3 people: Grape, me, and the guy who's still in this thing, Mexican.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. The guy who's still in this thing, like...
Why do you have to
Mexican.
call him Mexican?
Because, yes.
You could have called
Look,
him, like, Grim?
because I didn't know which people he played. Okay, I forgot. I could have called him Foxy, couldn't I?
Yeah.
You could have just said Foxy.
Fuck, if you wanted
That's
to be mean about it, maybe even call him Weasel. But, like... Ugh.
I think that just gave like a little bit too much away though.
I mean,
Moon
what?
didn't want to say anything.
I mean, he wouldn't care.
Anyway. Right, okay. So Vine, who used to be in his cast, before he left, like, before he left Discord, gave it to Grape, Foxy, and me. And that's basically it.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
So which one are you talking about saying, hey, can you just give it to me?
What? I was trying to think of like who we removed early 2024 because I remember we removed Vine, but I don't
Vine
think
and Grape.
because I don't think Grape got removed for.
Was that-
Well, actually, did Grape get removed
She
for
left.
that reason?
She
Yeah.
left.
Yeah, it was just a nail in the coffin. What happened later on?
Mm-hmm.
That, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Man, I love these code names of these characters that may or may not be seen ever again.
I feel like if any of them are gonna be seen again, it might be Grape.
Pretty sure
Maybe?
because Foxy's a pretty good candidate.
Okay, Foxy is currently still a character that
Fox
exists, and
still
he's not
here!
negative.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying.
Oh,
just
you
like,
know what? We could have called Vine
Oh.
negative. Nobody knows about that.
God damn it.
You had
Well,
an
no one knows about Vine
opportunity.
anyway.
You had
No
it
one
in
knows
your
about Vine or
palm.
Grape.
You had it in the palm of your hand to refer to him as the villain.
Oh god.
It would have been funny.
Anyway, but yeah. So I own a third, Grape owns another third, and Foxy owns another third. But considering of how their friendship is, I
Don't
feel
you
like
still
none of the
talk to
series are gonna
Grape,
get
or
me.
am I mistaken?
Kinda. I haven't talked to them in a while.
Yeah, well, I know that much.
Oh.
I did send them a
Okay.
Christmas gift though.
Yeah.
I have to sleep soon. It's been really fun being here, and hopefully we all can talk again soon. Good night. Good night. Night, Chop.
Yeah.
Get some good sleep.
But yeah, I did send them like a Christmas gift.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to do that.
They wanted to buy a game for me, but I already bought all the games I wanted.
Yeah.
Actually, can you guys behave while entertaining the stream for a little bit so I can go to the bathroom?
Yeah, probably.
Please and thank you.
Maybe.
We got wolf shirts and you don't. Oh no.
Oh.
Bowie was fishing before he beat me. Or what the fuck?
What the heck?
What the fuck?
What the?
Dead silence and I see you fishing and I'm like, what? He's gonna lose the fish. What? Hi chat, how we doing on this evening? Well, Lego tries to drown himself.
I didn't try to accidentally. Ooh, fishing spot.
Yeah, you might get something
Heat.
good out of it.
A 7.
7. Do, 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 do.
I got a toad.
You got a toad.
I just realized the toad is in the It's Wednesday, my dude's thing.
Yeah, that's good.
I'm gonna fish in the thing. Water
We've been
sausage.
talking a lot about like different series, like
We've been
past
talking about
stuff.
one series.
Well, yeah, but like earlier we were talking about Half Haven,
Oh yeah,
like
sure.
little bits, like mainly like design stuff for I think VSS. Yeah. I guess we can do like mini like questionnaire while we're waiting for Bowie to come back. Keep talking about the series because I don't want to say things without Bowie here to stop me because he's the head honcho even though I'm also a leader. I can
Yeah,
keep
we had.
quiet, but yeah.
He's the main leader. You're the co-leader, basically. Well, one
Mm.
of the co-leaders, but still.
One of them. I don't know how many of us still exist actually, like co-leaders.
Uh,
I'd have to actually look that up. Let's see who still exists. Me and technically a newer one is what I'm. Are you one?
who?
Oh, and also another one. Kishi,
Hmm.
and also Mio. Originally, Grape was one, but also
Well, they left. So.
well, Grape left. Yeah.
What are you doing, Mouse Wizard? Oh, this is where you can buy the shirts.
E. Yeah. Do 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 do. Fish. Fish.
I love how the straight title is in quotations and also costs 9,999.
Yeah. I think the assumption is the fact that majority of the people that play this game, if not everyone, is probably queer.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Getting back here.
Oh my god.
I have no mapping in my screen.
Fish. Fish. Big fish moment. Ooh. Bowfin. Da 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 da. Ow.
Oh, this is different buckets.
Different bucket.
Yeah,
Different
one is.
bucket.
Yeah. What do you mean invalid prop placement? There we go.
I'm actually gonna
Yeah.
run.
Any questions that are not spoilery, but spoilery, are welcomed. Or just ask about just general stuff.
Yeah.
What's Midnight's favorite color?
What is my favorite color?
What is your favorite color?
Probably inclined
or
to say.
or what's your 30-second favorite snack?
I haven't played Webfishing nor watched gameplay of it until now. Oh.
Now you have. Welcome.
Yeah. I will say I enjoy Webfishing. Ooh. Pay towards increasing your camp tier. Oh,
Oh, fine.
I'm not sure if that was going to normally be possible, but I just paid to increase
Paid to increase the what?
my camp tier, whatever that means.
Yeah, that is normally possible.
Yeah, paid money. And I got, like, a private island, it said?
Damn.
I don't know. I have a vest! What are my... Okay, that's my fishing stuff. Prop. Oh. I can get my own private island.
Why would you abandon us?
Ah. Curiosity.
Damn.
I have a need to explore. Look at my flag, and I'm gone. I don't know if you can travel with me to the private island.
No. Not gonna try. I'm fishing.
It's so silly goofy. I'm surrounded by water. Yeah, fruit snacks to gummies. I used to have fruit snacks a lot as a kid. I haven't had them, like, recently. Yeah. Hey. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do.
Damn.
Damn. Small blue fish.
More fish.
More fish. More fish.
I got $1. Yay.
Got $1.
Yeah.
Yippee.
Yeah, I can travel to your island. Not going to. Because the stream needs entertainment.
Yeah, I'm gonna come back from the island in a sec. But it's cool. It's just a little circular island. And my buddy isn't here. Hi chat, we back. We're back from the private island. I'm so fancy, guys.
I mean, we're back. You're back. They didn't go anywhere.
I don't know why, but I have a habit of referring to myself in, like, the plural sense. As in, like, saying, like, we and stuff. I don't know. I don't know why I do. I'm a singular person.
Can they ask what's your favorite fish you have guys caught in web fishing?
Oh my god. UFO.
What? I was gonna say it's like alligator, but what the hell?
Probably UFO. Like, so far. So far. I'll see if I can get a UFO, because I don't know if another, like...
So I have Fruit
I
Loops.
caught a diamond!
I didn't even click web fishing.
You're fishing.
When did I cast my line?
Like, just this moment.
I didn't click web fishing!
Oh yeah, I have a private island now.
Oh, cool. Why?
I don't know. It's when I get second tier of like camp tier or whatever. Oh god.
Hey gang though. I have, the ritual, for starters.
Yay!
Lovely.
Yes, my UFO fish. Yes, exactly.
I have Fruit Loops though. The cereal.
I'll see
Not
if I
like in a
can-
milk bowl, but just in the box.
Damn.
They're
I'll
tiny
see if
little
I can
boxes.
catch one for stream, cause I need to wait.
Chat,
For
I'm
it
so sorry if you
to
can hear me opening this.
be possible.
We can also hear you opening this, and you're not going to say sorry to us? Damn.
You guys suffer all the time.
And
I have my rain boots on.
I also have soot on my fingers because I had to mess with the fire.
woo, arson.
That's definitely a sonus.
I mean, yeah.
I hope another asteroid falls. Because I don't see one currently, which means it despawned, so I'm just waiting.
They don't always spawn in the same pond.
Hey, look, my
No.
bucket. My bucket
But
found
like,
something.
it says something in chat when they fall, so that's probably...
It's a marlin!
My bucket found something, guys.
Casey, I'll see if I can, like, whenever the game spawns in the thing again, and just hope I get the UFO. Because I want to show you the UFO fish. It's so silly. While you're gone, I got this cool green vest.
Slow.
I got a hat. Oh, look, I got a pop fish.
Let's see. I think that's really the most we can talk about for APP, though.
Okay.
I think you can join the shirt gang now, Lego, if you get your
I
thing
can?
from the quest. Yeah.
But I'm wearing a hat.
We could talk
I
about
know
Half Haven.
catfish.
We could.
Didn't
Does
you
it
already talk
match-
about it though?
We didn't
Kinda
talk
did
much
talk
about it.
but
We just kind of
Okay.
alluded to, like, the general gist of it, because questions were being asked.
yeah.
Depending on how Ari feels about it, I
Ooh.
might put some of the concepts up.
I mean, we can talk about stuff from the Google slide.
I could put some of the Google slide up. And like a tiny little tab on the side of the screen.
No,
So-
I don't want this account.
I guess first things first, should I say what Half Haven was originally meant to be inspired by? Because I think they'll figure it out if they see the concepts.
Yeah. Also, the concepts are not like the final draft. I just want to make that very clear.
Oh yeah.
Especially since some of them I drew in freshman year and I'm not content with them anymore. I mean, like, I think we can share that. Because we're not stealing, we're inspired.
So Half Haven was inspired by Aphmau's My Street, Phoenix Drop High, and Falcon Claw roleplays.
And a little bit of Minecraft Diary, but that's
Like, just a
separate
smidge.
thing. That's a separate.
That's for a
technically
separate portion of the
thing.
lore. If you've ever watched those, I personally was very, I guess, disappointed is the best word that I can phrase it as, with the final season. Like, the current final season, season 7, I believe.
Yeah, 7, yeah, I think. Because 8's being
Probably.
worked on.
I never actually watched the proper ending, but I saw enough clips of it to get the gist of it, and I just didn't like it. As somebody who had been watching it since when Phoenix Drop High was coming out. And so me and Ari, who were hyper fixating on it at the time, and we're just doing a bunch of rewatching, we're just kind of like, what if we did something like this? You know, just deviated from the FNAF thing, because all we ever normally did was start FNAF roleplays up. Hello? Sturgeon.
Yeah. And, it gave me... Oh god. I fixated on... Like, I still fixate on it, like, occasionally, but I especially did in freshman year. And,
I might do a walkthrough on my stream, but it would have to be on Twitch.
Mm-hmm.
Because, watching it on YouTube isn't, fun, because YouTube's copyright is very spicy.
Yeah. I feel like also if we were to do a watch through, we'd have to make it very clear that, like, we do have our opinions about very specific, like, lore points and story things. And it's based off of information that we know and also just how it is displayed.
He poses. I'm old. I've been watching this forever.
Yeah. At least on my end, and I'm gonna be truthful about this, but I'm not gonna go into exactly what, there are plot points in my street that I really dislike.
There's certain details that I don't like.
Really don't like. There's details and they build up and it's like, I do not like this ship. For that reason.
I will clarify, I'm not an Armal fan.
I will clarify that too. I am not an Armal person either.
And the reasoning being because, if you ever go back and watch Phoenix Drop High, it's stated, and this is something that I have a very big issue with, because this was a major plot hole that Aphmau never fixed. No hate to Jess. Because, like, I love the series. There's no hate. And this is, like, a really old series, so, like, I can't tell her to fix it now.
This is coming from, like, fans.
This is coming from fans who, like, if I had done this, I would have done this differently. Aaron was stated on, like, season 1 of Phoenix Drop High to be a super senior, which is somebody who had to retake their senior year, and it would be legally 19, I think at the most, or maybe 20. And Aphmau was just starting high school, meaning she was a freshman.
Which means she was probably
14 or 15.
14 or 15. Probably more on the younger side if I'm going
and they started their relationship in that season. Which doesn't look great.
I think the part that irks me the most, because, like...
Don't they kiss? I think they kiss.
I think they kiss on, like, the roof or something.
Yeah.
But I think what makes it worse is even after he graduated and went off to college in
he broke into the school.
Year, he broke into the school. None of the teachers had any issue with it for some reason. But also,
okay,
he got really upset. He got really upset and, like, really big, like, oh, I'm sad. Seeing Ian hug Aphmau.
Super senior behavior. Where my hug at?
Up!
I got your phone!
Yes, who?
What?
There's a joke that super seniors are really gross with, freshmen in American high schools.
And seniors in general.
I don't have that issue. Hey! You leave me honest!
Bowie, I hate to break it to you.
I'm not weird. In fact, I vehemently avoid them.
Bowie, I'm not saying you're weird. I'm saying, on a technicality, aren't you a super senior?
I'm not retaking my senior year. It's just prolonged.
Alright.
Hello.
I'm not saying that to make any weird insinuations about Bowie. I'm making that very clear now.
Please don't. That would hurt my feelings. Especially
don't
because, like,
believe
we've
that.
known it actually would. We've known each other for like 5 years. If you were insinuating gross shit about me, it would hurt my feelings, bro.
I know better.
Please.
I want to make it very clear that not all seniors and super seniors are disgusting. I want to make it that very clear. It's just that's the general joke because it has been a thing that's happened. That's the joke of
Like,
it.
it's a joke for a reason.
It's a joke for a reason, but it's not true in every case.
Yeah.
Because some people actually are smart.
But, like, that was my biggest red flag with those two having a relationship, was the way that it was started canonically.
Yeah. My personal opinion is Armau, I feel like, could have worked if they had met
Lawrence,
as
my
a dork.
beloved.
Okay, but that's you being a simp and you're biased.
He never did anything wrong. He apologized for the things that he did.
Still doesn't make it right, especially since
At least he apologized and didn't blame her like Garth
throughout
did.
the series dealt with a lot of issues with men.
Okay, to be fair
A lot
though,
of issues.
at least Lawrence apologized and didn't blame her for accidentally going public like Garth did.
Mm.
Like, he apologized immediately. We love a man that has respect.
Lawrence is an icon, though. I hope he comes back in the newest season.
He
Please,
said that
Jess.
he's so willing to, but that Jess hasn't asked him.
I know. I want him back, though.
He said he actually wants to, and that Jess just has to say something to him and be like, yeah, no, come back. And he'd just be like, dope, yes. Especially because he's like a major fan favorite.
Yeah. And then he just got, like, ditched at some point.
Yummy water. Good.
Yummy water.
Drink your water, don't be like me.
When it comes down to it, right? We had multiple characters that, like, in the later seasons just got ditched. There was Lawrence, there was Dante, which there was, like, a whole joke about, like, Dante. There was... What's his name? He wasn't, like, super big a staple, but, like, he was the one guy with the black hair and always was smiling on his, like...
Just realized
At
I'm
least,
not
because I
authorized
don't think
on
he
my
ever had
account.
an
Hold up.
HT skin. Huh?
I'm not authorized. Hold on, I gotta
For
sign in.
what?
Don't worry about it.
I'm gonna worry about it for at least 5 years.
Just to clarify, you are okay with me, like, putting the character concepts on screen?
Yeah. I'm cool with it. They're just old. For most of them, except for Ezra, because Ezra was done more recently.
Yeah.
Not super recently, but, like, at least in the past
We need to put his,
year.
teenager design in.
His teenager design only has the little doodle that's in the corner.
I thought it was the one that was on the slideshow.
No, hold on.
That's what it is! I just figured out. Stop! Oh my god.
What?
I keep casting my line because I keep clicking off of the game. Alright, first one I'm gonna put up on screen is Iris, and I feel like it's not
Iris
super
needs a
obvious.
big overhaul. I want to make it very clear, Iris needs an overhaul because... Oh baby, I did not do her right. It's not that she's ugly, I just don't really vibe with what I did with her. And she will get
Fair.
an update.
I mean, it's old.
Most of the old ones will get updates. I think the only one that probably won't is maybe Momo. Momo might get like
I
just
think they're
a
all old,
drawing
really.
update, but that's it. And Lilith, because Lilith
So,
does.
whoop!
I think.
I
Boy, when
just
it
put
comes down
cancel.
to it.
Oops.
Boy, I think when it comes down to it, right? When it came to Lilith, Lilith had multiple drafts of her. I'm gonna call it splash art, but that's only because I wasn't happy with the way I drew her. Her design has not
Oh, God.
changed.
So, yeah, I'm trying to fit her on screen. Oh my god. Because
I see her on the stream
the
right now.
actual like file is so much bigger because you have so much blank space.
Is it?
There. Yeah.
Oh,
I guess you
sorry,
might have been
man.
doing a height lineup. So this is Iris.
I don't know, knock you back.
I'm somehow still fishing.
This is Iris. Iris is, if you can guess, I'll let guesses be had, but Iris is, I think the main character.
Iris is planned to be the main character, yeah.
Yeah.
There probably will be, like, POV, like, switches from time to time. But, like, she is kind of, like, the main storyline. Like, she's the one we start off with. This isn't technically spoilers. The start of the series is her, like, starting high school as a freshman. It's her starting high school. And it will have focus on her, but it'll also have focus on other people around her. More specifically, like, her friends and stuff. Why are you... I think Blythe might get a small update.
I've changed
Small.
locations to the bridge, just to let you know.
Why?
Because I got a lot of lake fish, and now I want to do river fish. So, I don't know if we want to share the species details.
I would say we can share bits and pieces. Because some of it ties in.
I want to clarify,
like...
she's not standing on her toes in the way that you think she is.
Yeah. So to explain it, so specifically for werewolf anatomy, is they kind of have... I don't know
we did a lot of world building for this before we ever did any scripting. I want to make that so clear.
Yeah, well, yeah. Well, that's probably like the... Where the fuck did you go?
I told you, the bridge.
My god, there's a grave.
I mean, you told me, but also
There's a grave?
Yeah, in the waterfall.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, that's how I got my rod. You have to find body parts and have money. Yeah. If you see, like, kind of, like, ethereal, like, tealish, like, blobs around the map, pick them up.
Okay, now I'm going on an adventure.
Okay, have
If we
fun.
don't come back, I'm gonna blame Moon.
Wait, where are the blobs?
Around the map,
They're
apparently.
just around the map. And stuff. But basically... Thank you, I like Iris a lot. So... Bowie did a drawing of it. And I might have the drawing somewhere. It's on the slides. But... basically, their feet are animalistic. They don't, like, werewolves, when they're, like, showing off their ears and their tail, like, they have animalistic legs. Werewolves can transform themselves to look entirely human. Which is something done by... I'm not gonna say that. Haha. Haha.
No, say it, coward.
No.
No. But, they have... I didn't draw it super well. This is freshman year art, by the way, so just Just bear with me,
This is
gang.
freshman year?
Yeah. Iris was made freshman
I thought
year.
this was
so
adult.
was-
Oh, your freshman year. I was like, I thought she was an adult in this one.
No, she is an adult in that.
Let's go
I think the only
gambling.
one I drew art for of like their high school was Momo and Tatiana.
Hold on,
Fun
I'm
fact, there
doing
is
gambling,
actually
guys.
a canon Tatiana.
I learned that when you were doing like your OC things. I was like, wait, there's a canon Tatiana?
Yeah. She's an Emerald Secret. That's why we kept confusing her.
Let's go gambling.
Let's go gambling.
Just
It
scratch
was
up
a
tickets.
mistake. Names aren't set in stone all the way, because
I mean, we're probably gonna rename Tatiana anyways. Not Tiani
Yeah.
Tatiana,
Oh,
but
dang it.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Let's go gambling.
Anyways, I'm getting distracted. Werewolves, like, in their base forms that they have in present day, in modern
dang it.
times, because, you know, there's a whole evolutionary thing, behind the different species. Hee-hoo. They have
I won 500.
animalistic-
Let's go.
They have animalistic legs, so they kind of look like they're constantly in, like, on their tiptoes. Just because that's kind of how, like, the animalistic feet are built. They don't really have heels. Their heels are kind of farther up if they do have heels. So, in a lot of cases, werewolves have to have, like, custom-made, like, shoes and stuff. Some werewolves wear, like, heeled, like, boots and, like, just shoes in general because it can be easier for them than trying to get custom shoes. They just need to get it in a big enough size to compensate for the fact that they have, like, toe beans and stuff. And not human feet. But yeah,
Whoop.
werewolves very clearly, you
Hold
know,
her help.
they have ears, they have tails. There's different, like, types of ears to some extent. Sometimes they can have, like, floppy ears, and, like, I think some are gonna have, like tears in their ears. There's different types of tails.
I don't know. I don't think Atlas and Juno
think
have designs up right now.
Atlas and Juno only have the gacha ones you made forever ago, where they're pasty.
Because gacha doesn't have skin tones.
Eh.
Oh god. Okay, Ari, this one doesn't have a
Which one?
clear background. So
Show me.
oh, you're gonna see. This is Ezra.
Oh, Ezra does have one, but, like, that's to show off his back design and also him as just a little guy. He does.
Some of the newer
'Cause
design.
it's on the side.
You might notice I'm not talking. It's because I have no idea what the hell this is.
Yeah, Lego has no idea what we're talking about. Like I said earlier, this was a project that only me and Ari really worked on.
I think it's only on the Google slide because I can't find it in my files, except for, like, the really old one where he was paler. Yeah, he got darker.
We love a dark-skinned boy.
I feel like he's a little bit obvious. His outfit might change a bit. Because it's a little but yeah. That's Ezra. He's little guy, and I'm not gonna get into him entirely because that's spoilers. But he's just a little guy. He's very sweet. He's a gentleman. He does some stupid shit in the future, but it's okay. He's trying to get better. No, I will not elaborate.
Elaborate.
I mean, you're not allowed to.
Oh, I see. I
allowed.
see one of the glowy things. I see one of the glowy things.
I guess as a thing, like, without getting, like, insanely into lore,
Hold on.
as much as I would love to try to lore dump, because I know
Where?
I'm gonna get, like, super, like,
It's
messed up.
near the gam is where the. Okay, at the end of the river.
Oh, I've already gotten that one.
Oh, spectral rub.
Yeah, I already got the rib and I got the spine, so I can show you where the spine is.
Oh, nice. I went gambling.
Nice. So hold on. When it comes to werewolves, because we have a werewolf on the screen, I might as well talk about the werewolf species. So werewolves in the world building of this world,
Yeah.
just as a little tidbit, werewolves do
Oh, there you
have sort of stigma around them because of,
Look into my eye.
history, because of what's in the history books. So there is specifically like resources and things made, and like trying to clear up any sort of negative stereotyping or stigma of werewolves in the universe.
No, we
Some
need to go on the
people
ladder.
listen, some people don't.
Oh.
But yeah, werewolves have a lot of stigma around them for reasons I cannot get into depth to because, ruins the lore. But werewolves technically have two, 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 two,
Ooh.
Tutu.
two like subspecies, quote
That way.
unquote. There's
Oh.
there's Ultimas, which I don't know if we plan to change the name of because it's technically not.
Oh god.
She technically didn't make that name, so I don't
Yeah.
think we can. And also, it's a very widely, commonly used trope, I guess.
Yeah. But not werewolves, fuck. Ultimas are closest to the like first ever like werewolves to be in existence in this world. They are statistically like they are the strongest, like obviously. Let me look over.
It's like the only one I found.
And they also are typically, when it comes to like their werewolf forms in modern day, they are more like beastly, if you will. They aren't really heard of in modern times. Some people think they've gone extinct, while others think they're still out there somewhere. And people see them as a danger. Especially. Like, they're seen as the most aggressive if they do still exist. I think is how I wrote it. And then there is a subspecies kind of based off of, like, modern evolution and stuff, and just how the times have changed. There's, like, were-canines / were-dogs, which, as it sounds, is basically different dog breeds. So, border collies, I think
Border
corgis
collie?
can count. Shut up. Border collies, like corgis, Dalmatians, German shepherds, etc., etc. Those are what were-canines are. And they're seen more positively in modern society because they're seen as more like domesticated. Because they're not as like violent or feral as werewolves, quote unquote. They're not necessarily weaker than werewolves, but they do. They kind of vary. They kind of vary. We also have Mifwa.
Look, I found another one.
Cause we actually did research into it.
So you know the one that you found that's at like the end of the river?
Yeah.
You know that blue? Oh, hold on, I'll show you. Come down here. To like the blue mushroom that's over here. You gotta angle it just right, okay?
Wait, hold on.
Meanwhile, I'm gonna put another character up on screen.
Mm-hmm.
Also a werewolf, but pretty on theme. For what you're talking about. Hey Siri, turn alarm off.
Maybe, depending. Cause I'm moving on to Mifwa.
Then no.
Yeah.
It was the one you were just talking
when
about.
me and Bowie were in the early times of, like, discussing, like, the species that are going to be in the series.
This is serious.
Yeah. The silly guy. But we were searching up, and there was like a species. I forgot what
Hold
game
shift
it
when you're
was.
going, and then
That
keep going
was
forward so you land up
Oh
here.
god.
You gotta go all the way to the top of this hill. Tippy
Oh
top.
god. Not again.
there was a species. I don't remember
God
what game
damn.
it was that were Mifla, and I think based off that description is what inspired the Mifla that are going to be in our series, which
Uh-oh.
our
Oh,
Mifla
yeah.
kind of have a satyr-like sort
So-
of build, if
Follow
that
this
makes sense. But instead of the lower half being like goat, it's cat.
Mayflower are actually a D&D species, by the way.
Yeah, I think that's what we were going
Oh.
off of was the D&D Mifla.
Oh.
But basically, they have like their lower body is like cat, so they have cat legs, kibby legs, and like the kind of cat part kind of cuts off somewhere like in like the torso area. I think kind of by the hips, if I'm remembering anatomy correctly. They of course have cat tails. The tails can vary depending on the species, like because you know they're kind of based off of cat breeds. Uh, they have cat noses. They have little kibby noses with some like fur on the bridge of their nose. And they of course have the ears, and they have cat eyes, of course. Also, you know, no brainer. They have cat
Like, you
eyes.
know where we got the spine?
Hmm?
The spine, it was the one by the beach.
Yeah.
We need to go back over there.
Like I need to put like a backing to the image. Sorry,
Don't worry, I'm
I'm
almost
gonna
there
get
anyway.
distracted here for a moment. Because you can't read one of the images on the Mifla slide because we changed the background to black.
It's hard to read.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put Lilith up next.
Back. Oh yay! We have women.
Yay.
Women. God, I want to get into. I can't get into specifics, but there's something very specific about her necklace that I hope to explore in the series. The most I will say about her necklace is it changes based on the phases of the moon.
Where's Lilith?
It is a magical necklace. Why did the werewolf
Lego, I'm
abilities
catching
get
up.
moved around? Hold on.
I don't know. I didn't move anything.
No, I'm stupid. Hold on. No, it was right where it was supposed to be. I was just being silly. There's also elves. Elves are also existing in this universe. Elves have...
I'm gonna come here for a second. Where is...
Elves
mushroom.
typically have... I forgot what it was. I think for elves, they had... What kind of... Because there was a
this
key
one?
difference, because, Sorry, I'm getting distracted. So, elves and witches, because they are technically two different... but they're a little bit connected.
What, they
They
fall
can
around?
have similar...
Sorry.
They can have similar, like, ears. Elves typically have more, like, obviously pointed ears, while witches have just, like, very slight point to their ears.
Gotta
if
go
they
to the
do have a
bridge.
point to their ears.
Which one? Many.
The bridge.
But
Spawn
I'm
bridge.
sorry,
Sorry.
the talking is making me stop
Sorry,
talking.
we're
and Bo,
trying
you know the
to
reason
find
why.
these.
I know. I'm not mad at you guys. I'm just letting you know, Bowie, that the thing that I've talked to you about before being a thing, that is happening. So, I'm just letting you know that. Elves typically have, like, certain markings, but, like, they don't really have them as much in modern day, if you do see an elf.
This way.
If they have markings, they're very slight. They're very small. And elves specifically have control of different elemental magic. So, like, you know... I guess it's like, think Avatar, question mark?
We have all 5 now.
Not Avatar as in the blue Na'vi people. No, like, Avatar as in, like... bending.
The last
Um,
airbenders.
Yeah. I don't know much about Avatar, so please excuse me. But like they different elves, like usually an elf can only control one type of elemental. That is just like they're born specifically being able to control that type of elemental, and it usually runs in their family somehow. Usually the powers that like of their like abilities has something to do with like the natural way / force of things, because they're very in tune with the earth. So yeah, that's elves. There's also avians, which they're not full-on bird people. But at least in modern times, they have like they can't fly like super high or for very long periods, but they can definitely fly.
Why do you like this, Midnight?
Oh, it's the UFO.
Catch it for like, or like show whatever Lego might get, because they might have the UFO dog.
Hold on.
I do.
That is the UFO. This is the UFO.
Terrible.
Yeah. Show the UFO. Yay! I love the UFO.
Why do you like this?
Good night.
It's unique.
I can't show you actual examples because the avians haven't been drawn as much, but let's say like in the past avians' wings kind of reach down to like at the longest point of the wing, it kind of reached down maybe around like ankle length.
Putting Blythe
And
on.
now like the longest it can be is maybe like mid like upper leg. Like that is the longest
This
their
is
wings can
Blythe.
be now.
Blythe is a human.
Blythe is a human, yes. Blythe though is a practicing witch. Not witch by like birth, but does practice like witchcraft. Cuz humans can't like I'll get to that when I'm talking about witches. Sorry. But avians also kind of have wings built like kind of like behind their ears, like their base like human-ish ears. Their ears can maybe be pointed. I haven't fully decided that, but they kind of have like extra wings behind those ears. They don't really help with anything. In the past, they kind of helped with like gliding and stuff. But nowadays they're kind of more of a they're there. They're very expressive. If you do meet an avian, like they can be very expressive with their wings because they kind of are tied to emotion.
Ooh.
How they react, like ruffling their feathers and such. You don't see it as much with modern ones, but in the past, avians used to have like
I'm putting
more
Ari's favorite
feathers
on.
around like their like eyes and kind of where the wings were growing, near their ears.
Ari's
I
favorite's
still
on the
have them current
screen.
day, but you got Momo. Is it Momo? Yeah, it's Momo.
This is
Momo's
Momo.
a Mifwa.
Hold on, what?
Yay! I'm on to witches and or magic users, whichever you want to call them. Witches can be human, like that, like straight out the gate. What? What?
Jesus Christ.
What happened?
Gigantic.
Oh my god! Sorry, I logged out of the friggin' game while I was talking because I've been looking at the slide to just make sure I keep myself on some sort of track, even if I'm not reading what's on the slides. Okay, so witches can be human. So technically witches, the only reason they're like different than humans is because witches are technically human. Like all witches are technically human. However, for whatever reason it may be, they are like very magically like able. They're born with great magical ability. Specifically sort of in the realm of like spell casting and potion making and stuff of the sort. I won't go into that because I need to still flesh that out. in the present modern day, witches, they do have their stigmas about them because
This is
people don't
Lulu,
really
or
like
Lorelai.
them. We love Lorelai. Lorelai's trans queen. We love her. Yes, I'm just gonna say that. Yes, I will just say that.
Lorelai's technically an OC, so like.
Lorelai's an OC, not based off of anything like really particularly. Like technically, isn't like it's an OC for something that's technically canon in my stream. Because Momo is Lorelai is Momo's sister. I don't remember. I think older sister.
Lego, have you ever heard of
decided.
personal space?
But then there was a thing.
There some witches, especially the more like magically inclined ones, when they're born in like a witch family and stuff, they have slightly tipped ears. Some think that they might have distant relationships with like elves or some sort of connection with like elven kind, but no one's really certain. And then the final one, which still needs to be like fleshed out a bit and was kind of added last minute because I remembered, oh yeah, that was a thing. We have demons.
Momo,
Yeah, I
so
love
silly
Momo
/ pause.
so much.
This is Lorelai right now, just to let you know.
Lorelai's on the screen right now, but I absolutely.
I had muted myself on OBS,
actually...
right? I did, yeah.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna talk about this a little bit because if I remember correctly of how I made Momo, so Momo's parents are a calico cat and a serval, if I remember
I think.
correctly.
This is Hunter.
I think it was a serval. I might change his name.
Should
I feel like Hunter is not a fitting name for him.
I don't think I'm gonna put a certain one up.
Which one?
Ghost.
Oh, no, that's fair. That's kind of spoilery. Ghost is kind of spoilery. Yeah, but we have a ghost, though. The only reason her name is still Ghost is because, well, she doesn't really remember her name. She has memory issues like the canon one. But yeah, ghosts still exist, just different. Yeah. Yeah, I think it was a serval. So Momo is a serval and calico mix. However, you can't really see it in Momo as much. The most hinting to the sort of like serval genetics, I think, was like the
maybe the freckles on her knees.
I think it was her freckles, but also the extra fluff on her ears. But I don't. Was it a serval? Because I'm looking at images now and I'm like, because I got it from
no
somewhere.
idea.
I feel like I wrote it somewhere.
I was catching up the stream. Oh, you're okay.
No, you're.
I just wasn't sure.
Yeah, I think it's serval though. I think it's serval. Anyways, there was an image of servals I saw that had like the extra fluff on their ears, like the tipping of their ears, and I was like, yeah, that. And so she's a calico serval mix because one of her parents is a serval, the other is a calico. In her specifically, you definitely see more calico genetics. While her sister is kind of like a mix of both. I want to say this is not based off of how actual like cat genetics work. I want to make it very clear. Some like stuff I do, it's kind of for like design purposes.
This is Michi.
It's a fantasy world. It's not necessarily like supposed to be accurate. It is my interpretation, and I want to make that very clear because I don't want someone who's like a big animal like nerd or fanatic to come at me and be like, "That's wrong. That's not how that works." It's like I'm trying my best here, gang. I'm trying my best.
This is Michi.
Michi's very pretty.
I just heard one of my cats squeak outside my room.
Michi has not been renamed yet, if you cannot tell. Michi still has purple hair, but, you know, it's dyed now. We love her. Yeah, cat genetics are very funky. Yeah. A lot of it's like my interpretation and just for fun and design purposes. It's not supposed to be like while I
Leave genetics
draw
up to
from
Ari. I
reality,
don't
it's
remember
still
anything about
fantasy.
Punnett squares.
Bro, even if I do Punnett squares, like that's not gonna decide how it like looks in the end. I know how to do Punnett squares, like that I can do quite easily. It's just like I have not decided which is it, so I'm just going with the flow, honestly. Because the thing with Punnett squares is it's just probability of what the child might be. And that doesn't mean if they were to have another child, that just eliminates one of those options.
This
Let's
is
say...
Tatiana.
Oh boy.
This was
Her
Ari.
hair
I think
like,
this was Ari's first time doing textured hair. Ari did pretty good.
Yes. Technically, yeah. I will admit I tried to use like a brush, so I made sure to like kind of more focus on the way I wanted to style the hair. But I'm hoping in the future I can actually draw the braids. I am still quite happy with her design. I like her outfit because honestly, it's the type of outfit that I wouldn't design a lot, and I'm happy. I need to decide aesthetics for each character because I swear to God, I don't want to feel like I'm copy pasting outfits. Outfit design has never been my forte.
You know I'm here too, right?
I know.
You know what my favorite thing to do is, right? Scroll on
Can you do
Pinterest.
that?
You gay?
I just
Can you
scroll
do
on
that
Pinterest.
for me?
Yeah, if you give me a fucking character and the general idea of what you want.
Okay.
You can't just like
I
hand
don't
me a
know.
character and then be like, go find an outfit because I might get you a
Yeah.
different aesthetic.
I don't know if you actually put him on the screen, but if you put Hunter on the screen, I just want to say
He
in
was.
the splash art, yeah, in Hunter's splash art, okay, the old one, he has a straight ally pin, and I want to make it very clear that he is not straight.
Mm-mm.
For further analysis, because I wasn't sure if I wanted to decide things on him. I was just like, okay, he's at least straight because you know.
I'm gonna put another one of
He's
the
straight
werewolves
ally.
up because it's like the final concept design that we currently have right now. Technically,
one is
her
it?
original name is Diana. What I have her labeled as
Oh
on
my
Toy
God,
House
yes!
is goth lesbian werewolf.
I made her a partner, but I need to redesign them because I'm gonna be honest, she kind of looks fuck ass. I'm sorry, she does. Bowie knows what I'm talking about.
I know what you're talking about, yeah.
Yeah. There's a lot that still need me to design. Have you put sweet baby boy Daniel?
No, I didn't. Cause I just
You did that art.
you didn't upload the art, so I just forgot about it.
Well, because it wasn't my art, it's Mute's.
Can you go find it for me?
Absolutely. Though I might make you panic in the process.
He knows I'm streaming, I'm pretty sure, so goth lesbian
Yeah.
werewolf so epic. Yeah.
Oh yeah, so I had God, if you want to put it on the stream, like in any facet, I did like a doodle to like redesign Iris, by the way, and I put that in the Half Haven.
I probably won't put the paper sketch on.
Okay, that's fair. It's really cute though, guys. There was like, I don't remember what it was, but there was like a design I saw, and I was like, oh my God, I fucking love that. And I was just like, I just went for it. Mute. Where's your artwork?
It should be in the Half Haven devs.
No, it is, but like
Is it not pinned?
I'm looking for it. I don't know.
Search has image from Mute.
We're looking. Oh God, the early times of the dev chat was
Chaotic.
Oh my God. I see Barry B. Munson. I see demon cats. I see.
Hey man,
No, it's a mola mola. I hate it.
no, it's a sunfish.
Yeah, it's a mola mola.
The early days of the
I hate
dev
them.
chat are traumatizing because we had we had some old people in the cast in the old dev chat, and oh no, not Veggie Tales.
Here in like 10 minutes, I'm gonna end stream and I might start stream back up here in like an hour after that.
Because you gotta,
I gotta feed the dogs, yeah, and that's gonna take me a minute.
yeah,
And I might get normal food in the meantime.
yeah,
Or change games, it depends.
depends.
Mm-hmm.
What did I? Yeah, because I took inspo from that.
Because then we
but
can
I
talk
added
about the
stuff.
other two series at the same time.
Yeah, I actually, for some
There's
reason,
not
I
a lot
don't
I can talk
think...
about for CVVA.
Yeah, because not much has been worked on, has it?
No, it's not just that there's not much that has been worked on. It's like the majority of the stuff is like lore.
You know what? I'm gonna ask Mute for it.
Is it not? He's offline. He might be at work. Is it not in Half-Haven Notes slash working slash inspo boards? Maybe?
I don't think it is.
I know.
Because...
Oh! There's a sketch of, Juno I can put on.
Oh, the old splash art, or...
The art you did.
Okay, the old splash art. Okay, got it.
So,
We can put
Juno is a character I made to be one of Iris's siblings. And there's some lore that comes with that I can't really talk about, but this is Juno. I'm gonna make her a little bigger. I don't think Atlas has any art.
Atlas never got art.
No.
I
I
think I was
might
leaving
update
Atlas
his
to
design
you.
myself.
Yeah, I think in general I was leaving Atlas to you. I'm not against making the final refs at all, but like, you know, we got Juno. Juno was a cutie, honestly. I think.
Can you tell that I like overalls with sweaters? Can you tell? Points at Sally.
We don't talk about her feet because that was definitely a choice.
Well, remember what I told you when we were making the soles of the shoes and like talking about the feet being shaped like that, is that they could just have the like high top Converse that are like heels essentially, but like the back part's filled in instead of having like a heel, so it's kind of like a wedge. That's doable.
Yeah, we should probably make it wedges instead.
I feel like that might work better than
yeah.
Because then there's a whole sole of the shoe there that might work better for their feet. I feel like that'd also be a little more comfortable.
Yeah.
Hey, look at that! You guys get to hear a little bit of world building happening.
Yeah. I mean, like, this is a society that, like, has kind of, like, had to build around, like, other fantasy creatures kind of integrating into society, because the only thing I'll say about, like, the past, really, is that all the different species, like, and, like, types of, like, beings in this world were not all, like, in harmony / unison, like, living in the same area. They were all divided. There's gonna be, like, a whole thing that goes into that lore. Yeah, My Little Pony. No, because, like, literally, My Little Pony, I feel like I somehow put it in all of my work in some way, shape, or form. It's an accident. I even did it with Sketty Noodle.
Sketty Noodle,
Sketty Noodle dead-ass built kind of like a changeling.
Hey, you leave him alone.
I love him! Leave me alone. He's my son.
Actually, I'm gonna pull up Steam while I have the chance. Of course I get a fish!
Are you able to like press like your a different key to tab out?
No, it's not about the fact that it's forcing me to fish. Because, it's just that I got a fish right as I tapped out. Like, I caught one.
Yeah, no, Casey, I'm very excited for whenever we can bring Half Haven to fruition.
I'm
It's
really
probably the
excited.
series I'm most excited for because as much as I love FNAF and like I love the other FNAF roleplays we're working on, this is like a full out like passion project of like our childhood.
This is me combining my childhood with me looking back at it and seeing so many plot holes and things that I'm just upset about and being like, I need this to be fixed. But Jess will never fix it. And that's perfectly fine because it's her work. So personally, I'm going to do my version, or well, I want to say retelling, but that's not even right.
Yeah. It's a kind of a rewrite, but also like very much an inspired story. I'm very open about talking about that. Like I'm fine with talking about that. It's most definitely like we take points from the actual series. Like we plan to like watch through the whole series, which I'm gonna be honest, Bowie was able to watch through a lot more than I was able to, because my attention span is not the greatest.
I was crying. I was so upset because I was sobbing because I was like, oh my god, it's so much worse than I thought it was.
What I find really funny, which this is kind of like a behind the scenes of like doing the watch-throughs, is originally me and Bowie would get together to do the watch-throughs, and then he did it by himself. And then he came to me in DMs and was like, Ari, I don't want to do this by myself.
It's so bad. Help. I made a mistake.
You got a lot farther than me, because I don't think I even finished, like, Phoenix Drop entirely, did I?
I don't think so.
I don't think I finished, like, we finished Phoenix Drop Season 1, I think, but we didn't I didn't really touch Season 2 too deeply.
Actually.
We made a whole playlist.
Sorry, I'm not saying actually to you. I'm not saying actually to you. Sorry. Apologies. I was gonna say, Ari.
Yes?
For next stream, I was gonna ask if you could just do a very quick thumbnail.
Alright. What do you need?
Because I really want to play this.
Okay, are you DMing me?
Are
you going to say it? Because
I'm gonna DM you. Hold on.
Okay. Because I can make, like, a really stupid, like, temporary one.
I got a I got a Glock in my Rari.
I know nothing about the game. Who would you want it to be? Because it's gonna be really stupid.
I know there's an assignment in the artist server for it.
Yeah, well, I can't, like, make a thumbnail in, like... Gonna be real, okay, this is, like, a little behind the scenes in general for me. Thumbnails take me, like, 3 hours each.
It can be simple and shitty, I don't care. It can always be updated in the future.
Yeah. I'm just saying...
Oh my god, we're in sync!
As a little behind the scenes for people who...
It's your favorite little boy for the thumbnail. So, I mean...
Oh my god, is it?
Well, the original version of him.
Mute's getting it. Mute's Wi-Fi is a little whack, though. So we might get Daniel here in a second.
Well, we're about to leave here in a minute.
Jesus Christ.
I know. We can show him at the start of Red Dead.
No!
That's the perfect opening for that.
Perfect opening. Here's sweet baby angel. Anyways, I have a gun.
Oh my god! I just got it! Yay!
Oh! Casey,
Maybe
you're
we
being
don't
spoiled.
You're getting spoiled.
Because I think it's just you and Casey watching right now.
Probably, honestly.
I'm gonna put adult Daniel up.
Yeah. I need to work on Travis, because I think I was working on Travis, and then I gave up.
So, we haven't named him.
Wowie down.
Oh! Bro's the star of the show! He said peekaboo. Oh
Another-
shit.
Oh shit, what's
I
happening?
just started moving something that I wasn't meaning to.
Oh no.
This is Daniel. Mute drew him.
He's just a little guy. I think Daniel was going to be a were-canine werewolf hybrid. Cause yes, that happens. We did not choose a specific breed for him. I want to make that very clear. Once a specific breed gets chosen, there might be changes to the design. But honestly, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't
Such
know.
a neat fellow. Yeah.
He's just a little guy.
He's just a little guy.
I guess that's a little bit more because I am going to just spoil people. Hee-hoo.
Well, we're about to leave, so...
Well, this is just a simple thing. So Dottie, if you remember Dottie, because at least Dottie has plans right now. Dottie might be a blue heeler Dalmatian mix. Where canine. So.
Hey, Smooth, I know.
Tell
Tell Ari to hurry up.
Shh.
He's upset. He wants his food.
Okay, then you can end this tweet, bro.
Okay. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. It was
See
nice
ya.
seeing you guys again. I know I don't stream ever, so... Bye-bye.
Yeah.
Peace
Yeah.
and love.
Oh,
Yeah, let's end on that note. Let's end on that note. Midnight dying.
Midnight just kind of jumped off a bridge. It's one way. Bye-bye.